Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves.
This has been a fun ass day, man.
Yeah, I enjoyed today very much so.
Yeah, man. This is just, and it's kind of funny, and we say this because like you guys are listening to this, and what you don't know, and I was gonna keep it a secret, but what you don't know is this is our third time kind of recording this. I say third because Jose would look at me and say, "No, this is our second." No, this is technically our third because when we started this, we had to go back and rewrite some stuff. So, yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
The joys of editing.
Editing 101.
Very fucking spooky.
The spookiest of spooks.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
I just realized, as soon as I said that, I was like, yeah, that
Like,
can't-
whoa. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Cinema Village proudly presents to you another fine and rip-rousing episode of Spooky Season,
That's right.
starring your hostess with the mostest, the splintiferous, the fantabulous, the humorous, the Hugh Morris.
Hugh Morris?
Hugh Morris.
This guy.
This guy, indeed, the shaggiest of blacks, Shaggy Black, alongside me is the Billy to my stew, Jose.
Hey, what up, guy?
Yeah, I actually gave you Billy, and you're actually supposed to be Stu. But, like, I also imagine you snapping the way Billy did, because your knowledge is very fucking vast.
That is true.
On movies. So, and I'm fucking goofy as shit, so I definitely would be Stu.
Okay, I respect it. I respect it and see it.
Also, that's the best part. That's not Stu, but like
that is not, but
that
you
is
know,
not, yeah,
that
man.
is going to be a recurring theme.
It really is.
Yeah.
I saw a fucking tweet earlier today and said this is pure cinema.
I seen that shit too.
I was like, this is pure cinema. I was like, this shit is burned into my retinas. It looks like, ugh.
Like, his face too. His mask changed expression.
Ugh. Like, oh my god. Guys, girls, ghouls, goblins, little trolls and trollettes. Thank you again for tuning in to another episode. It's we're great to have you. Spooky season is almost coming to an end, but we got some special fucking shit surprised for you at the end. You're not at the end of this episode, pretty much next week. Why are you looking at me like that?
I just wanted to look for
like, why are you looking at me like
you're like surprises, you say?
surprises, guys, surprises. But maybe a couple. Maybe we got one more episode for this month. Maybe a special episode. You guys don't know. On top of that, maybe you get a twofer. Who knows? But yeah, like we're in it. It is time to cover this, Jose. But before we get in, Jose, how you doing, buddy?
I'm being good, man. I'm doing good. How are you, bro?
I'm good, man. I am decent. I am surprisingly not drunk. I have to go back and cook, and it is late. And we always record this shit late, so it is whatever. But we're gonna get it done. You know, your boy. Since the last time we talked, your boy celebrated his 35th.
Hey,
You know, brought that shit in nicely. Was supposed to be our feature movie that we were supposed to watch. Was supposed to be a gift. Don't even know if I got that yet. Matter of fact, what happened with that, by the way?
No, it was a worldwide delay.
Really?
Oh, no, a U.S. delay. I don't know what happened with it.
Did it get pushed back? Or?
No, because I did receive notification it shipped. You just reminded me of that shit. Oh, arriving tomorrow.
Fun.
Yeah.
Very fun. Very fun. Yeah, you know, bringing in like another year older. I'm thankful to see 35. I never in my wildest dreams thought I was going to be here. But, you know, we definitely are proud. I'm very proud of you to be my friend, Jose. Thank you so much for dealing with my bullshit for almost 10 years. And then thank you for, you know, try to get me out of my safe space here. And we get the show. But enough of the mushy shit. Let's get to the fucking blood.
Hell yeah, blood.
As you guys know, it's spooky season.
Spooky.
And, judging by if you read the fucking title,
Duh.
or in this situation, if you kind of gotten a hint from the beginning, our opening, we are covering. We're actually it was the 25th anniversary.
Yes, it was.
Of the release of Wes Craven's Scream. Oh God.
Also, I had to do
Yeah,
that. Scream 2. We'll save that for later.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You really couldn't help yourself.
I couldn't, man. That shit.
Oh my God. It's not a
Quick sidebar. Master P was the shit,
Yeah,
dog.
he was.
There was a
Yeah, he
point in
was.
time. My God.
gather
Man, he
around.
was on the South Park soundtrack.
Yes. Gather around, kids. Let's talk about one. Mr. Miller.
Yeah, I was about to say Miller. I know
Mr.
Miller.
Percy Miller.
There you go. Oh God.
Master P, if you will. But no, that's not what this is about.
God, does our audience know who Master P is?
They fucking better.
I'm like, I hope they're not that young.
Dude, no, we don't have. We're fucking like, we're in our mid-30s talking
Yeah.
about movies. Who the fuck else is going to listen to us?
Kids love podcasts, bro.
They
And
do,
like,
yeah, but they're not listening to us. They're fucking
okay.
going out to figure out Fortnite.
The Fortnites. The Fortnites. They're doing the Fortnites.
The fork knives. The fork knives.
Fortnite man.
Exactly. It's, oh my God. Anyway, other than that.
Oh God, is Ghostface in Fortnite yet?
Nobody is in video games.
Yes, he is. Okay, got
Or
it.
Ghostface is in video
Yeah.
games. Now that's funny that you say this, Jose, because this episode is not just a Scream episode.
No.
This episode is one of our. Normally we would call them retrospectives, but this is a Hall of Fame episode.
Yeah, we're inducting.
Ghostface.
Kind of.
See,
it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. We're gonna, matter of fact, let's get into that now.
Okay, let's do it.
Now, if you've been listening to us long enough, we have our Hall of Fame effects.
Right.
Our Hall of Fame. We put the Unholy Trilogy. Trinity.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Unholy Trinity. Sorry.
Yep. Jason, Freddy, Michael.
Yep. And now we actually have other people that we could be putting in. Now we say, hey, why wasn't Chucky in this? So like, yeah. It's kind of it technically probably should be, and there's gonna probably be some time for that.
We got to debate because you can always get promoted.
You can always get promoted and everything else. Like we take this time to appreciate movies and villains of those movies that deserve their shine and deserve their stage in our pantheon of villaindom,
Right.
or villainy. Let's say that. Better terms. The reason why I say this is because, normally it would be easy, like Jason, Freddy, and Michael Myers, super easy. Mm-hmm. Those are the staples, right?
Right.
But Ghostface, unlike those three, Ghostface is more of a moniker.
Yeah.
Because it's played by different, not just actors, it's played by different people.
Yeah, it's a different
dynamic.
It's a different character every movie.
Every movie.
So,
no character has come back to repeat themselves as Ghostface.
Right.
I mean, we could count maybe the TV show, but
I forgot there was a Scream TV show.
I did not.
I forgot. But was it It wasn't Ghostface, right? Wasn't it like
they
a different?
They didn't call it Ghostface, but it was Ghostface.
Okay, I was about to say, was it the same mask? I thought it was like a different.
No, it was a different mask.
Okay,
it was
that's
it was
what
a
I
different
thought.
mask, but it's still Ghostface. Ghostface has been played by 1, 2, 3.
It is a goo wop of people. I'm looking at that list. What the fuck?
15
Shit.
different people. 14 if we do not count a Day by Deadlight character.
I wasn't Dead by Daylight. That's right. See, I knew he was in the game. That's what was throwing me off.
Yeah, like 14 different people. That's including the movies and the TV show.
Does that include Scary Movie?
It does include Scary Movie.
That's hilarious.
It does include Scary Movie. Actually, yes. It does include Scary Movie.
Nice.
And just because we had that conversation earlier,
yeah.
do we count it? I was like, technically it's not a Scream movie, but it's a spoof. But
it's damn near the same costume, yeah.
It's not just the same costume.
Yeah.
Almost the same fucking movie.
Oh, yeah.
Almost.
Oh, yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah, obvious reasons.
But this movie, the reason why I say that too is this movie, me and Jose, Now, Scream is in my top 5 favorite horror movies of all time.
Right, yes.
But even then, I was on the fence about putting it in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Because of semantics.
Right.
I honestly said, I don't know if we should put it in there because it's being played by so many different people.
Right.
Jose was kind of saying on the same fence with me, and I'm not speaking for you, Jose. This
Right.
is how we felt when we were talking about it. But then we just had to do pros and cons. Pretty much, I was doing pros and cons, and Jose was either going to agree with me or don't.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works. And we just kind of decided, this is, man, Ghostface as a character is super fucking iconic.
Yes.
Just iconic. And not just that, Scream as a whole revitalized not just horror, but the slasher horror.
For better and for worse, but yeah, it did.
It definitely
did. Yeah,
it definitely did. You could. I'm not gonna say it didn't for the better or for worse, because it definitely had its fucking copycats.
Yeah.
Some of it worked. I know what you did last summer. Some of it didn't.
Halloween
Valentine?
H2O.
Or Halloween H2O.
That unfortunately, they shout out to Straight Chillin'. They reviewed it, and I agree. That movie wanted to be Scream, which was weird.
Yes.
Because Scream wanted to be Halloween.
Yes.
So it is just a weird loop.
It's a weird loop of respect.
Yeah.
That's all that is. Like, both John Carpenter and Wes Craven respected the shit out of each other.
Yep.
And they were like, "Hey, let's do that." Oh boy. We honestly, the reason why we wanted to include it, or include Ghostface, even though it's been played by multiple characters,
Yep.
is because no one revitalized horror like Wes Craven did. But what Wes Craven did was bring somewhat of reality to horror, or meta, if you will,
Meta, yes.
to horror, because of this movie, people live by rules, and other movies are doing rules.
Mm-hmm.
Not just other horror movies, but like shit. Now, granted, this is kind of a horror movie, but Zombieland fucking had its rules of survival.
Mm-hmm.
And then Scream, to me, started that.
Yeah.
For movies, and just like, hey, this is the rules of how you fucking get to live, and that kept going on. Scream knew what it was. But when we talk about the villain Ghostface is just a costume. It's the most simplistic fucking costume.
Yep.
Next to Michael Myers, like super fucking simplistic. All it is: black cloak, white mask, and a hunter's knife.
Yeah. Yeah, it was literally just a fucking novelty store Halloween mask.
Yes,
It was nothing. I remember seeing that shit on the shelf at like little grocery stores before this movie blew up. So yeah, it just blew up after this.
Yeah, it just stayed that way, and it's still popular after these days. Scream has not been back. We're getting Scream 5, which they're calling Scream for obvious reasons. For those, and when I say obvious reasons, for those who don't know why, well, Shag, why are they UK? It's obvious, but it's not. They're calling it Scream instead of Scream 5. Why are they doing that? You attract more flies with honey. If you throw a number into a movie that hasn't been out in a while, you're gonna lose some of that audience that you could have gotten. Now, granted, you got dorks like me and Jose's money, but you want our family's money. Who's gonna want to see this? And if it's a number attached, they're going to be like, well, I need to watch the other ones before I kind of watch this.
Right.
When they could just easily kind of just walk into this and be like, oh, shit, I should watch the other movies. It's a marketing tactic. But that being said, Scream hasn't been on TV or hasn't been a relevant. It's kept its relevancy over the years only because it's not in licensing hell.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank God. But Scream 4 dropped what? 2000 and was that 2008?
Let me see.
Or 2010? Give me a second. Scream 4.
2011.
2011.
Yeah.
So Scream 4 didn't drop out in 2008. That was 10 years ago. It was literally 10 years ago.
Yeah. Holy shit.
And Ghostface has popped up, and we just said Dead by Daylight, which is a popular fucking video game on multiple platforms. So shockingly, I'm surprised it hasn't been in Fortnite, but that time will come.
Yeah, I thought he was. Wasn't there someone else?
Might have been. I'm not 100% sure. Because mostly like horror villains, their Fortnite was Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like they've got other than Jason who had his own game.
Right.
They got like Freddy Krueger. They got Michael Myers.
Yep.
They got Ghostface.
Yep.
They didn't get Leatherface, but they got someone kind of.
They did get Leatherface.
They got Leatherface eventually.
Which is weird because they had a knockoff Leatherface.
Yeah, they had a knockoff Leatherface because he was one of the first people you could select. And then
they've gotten everyone, dude. Just about
they just about gotten. They got an Ash.
They got Ash. That's right. They got the damn Stranger Things kids.
Yeah, the Stranger Things.
Well, the big
Gorgons
thing
or some shit.
shit.
Yeah.
They got old boy from fucking Silent Hill. Goddamn Pyramid Head. I'm trying to think whether like did they get They didn't get Pinhead, right? I cannot remember that.
I don't
think they did.
No, I don't think they did either. It's crazy because I can always turn on my Xbox and check.
Right.
But like, nah, we're not talking about Pinhead. We're talking about fucking Ghostface.
Ghostface.
Now,
Killer.
Oh man, I fucking wish.
Right.
Right. Speaking of which, when you tell me about now, just when you saw Scream, can you tell me?
I promise I'll stop the joke. God damn it, I can't. Oh God, we got 4 more movies of this shit. 5 more movies of this shit. Goddamn.
All right, can you tell me? Do you remember when you saw Scream for the first time?
So check this out, dog. I didn't watch. Fuck. Mm-hmm. For some reason, I was mad hipster when it came to this fucking movie for a while.
Really?
I just didn't. I guess I didn't get it. I don't know. I just did not like it. It was one of those. Why do y'all like this shit? I guess I was what's that word called?
A jackass?
Well, that too, but all of y'all liking this shit, so I'm just gonna hate it for no reason.
Fuck. That's literally kind of like that's kind of what a hipster does.
A contrarian. I was a contrarian to this shit. It wasn't until later on when I realized, no, you were fucking wrong, Jose. This movie's great.
You were mad wrong.
I understand. I get it now.
Yeah, you were mad wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I guess I was just like, get this shit out of my face.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about this.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't go see this in theaters because I went to see Jackie Chan's First Strike instead.
I know. I remember you said that.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah.
Remember you said that.
But yeah, I thought it was, so it was weird, but no, I remember seeing it finally. Believe it or not, I saw Scream 2 before Scream 1.
You know what? That makes 2 of us.
And I was like, yo, Scream 2 is good.
Holy shit. You know what got me? You know what got me in Scream 2?
Yes.
Jada Pinkett.
Oh yeah. I was about to say Master P.
I don't even want to fucking dignify that with a response.
But yes, no,
Yeah, no, I'm dead ass. I wish I was lying. Scream! I know you hear me.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Nah, bro, I'd be lying.
That song now. Oh
I'd be
fuck! I
lying.
hope it's on Apple Music now. Oh, fuck.
I'd be lying like shit if I didn't say I saw Scream 2. Now, my mom had saw Scream 1.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Mama Shag was the pioneer of why I love horror movies
Exactly.
in the first place.
Same here.
And she, wait, well, you know my mom, man.
Oh no, my mom and uncle got me in the horror.
I'm about to say, excuse me, what?
Yeah, Shaq, I've known your mom for a while now. I just never realized it was your mom.
Beat your ass.
God damn. Not like that, bro.
Oh, I was about to say, like, but no, yeah, she watched Scream 1. Remember, she watched it from Blockbuster, and it's just, I don't know if we weren't allowed to watch it or something else.
Right.
But whatever. Like, she rented that, and and then I saw Scream 2. Didn't see any of the Screams in theater.
No, same here.
Didn't see any of the Screams in theater. I
would see this later on.
Yeah,
in theater.
Yeah. I didn't see any of the Screams in theater. I saw them all on either tape or Blu-ray. Not Blu-ray, I'm sorry. Tape or DVD.
DVD, yeah. Oh, did I see Scream 2 on DVD or
did I fucking
VHS?
see? I'm starting to think. Did I see Scream 3 in theater?
I didn't. No, I know for a fact I didn't see any of these.
No. I didn't.
I'm about to say my condolences if you did.
No, boy.
Jesus,
Ooh,
we'll
boy.
get into that one day. But
Yeah,
shit.
nah, man. Holy shit.
But
No.
I remember thoroughly seeing Scream 2 before 1 and really enjoying Scream 2.
Yes.
So I went back for 1.
Yeah. I obviously didn't appreciate any of the Screams till I got older.
Yeah. Same here, basically.
But I remember, the first Scream I saw was Scream 2.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, ooh, Jada Pinkett. And I was like, oh, shit, black people. And then that's kind of was like, oh, never mind.
And Omar Epps, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, hey, oh.
Yeah, I remember you. You were in Demon Knight. That was me.
Exactly.
That was
Hey.
me.
I'm like, hey. It's like, oh shit, Jada Pinkett, and I'm like, oh.
Oh man.
I was like, I cut this shit off. That was my first thing in the Scream. And like I said, I'm more educated about it now than I was back
Right.
then.
Exactly. Yeah.
But like going back, I wish I was there for Scream 1 in theaters when it first came out.
Yeah.
Because holy mother of God.
That was an experience, apparently. An
That-
experience
yeah.
we missed out on.
Yeah. But we were young chuckle fucks, so we didn't
Chuckle
know.
fucks, I love that
You
word.
especially didn't know any better.
Yeah, I didn't know better because for some reason, like I said, I don't know what it was. It just did not appeal to me, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. Knowing how I know you now.
Maybe because I didn't think Ghostface was cool. Because
That
think about it,
makes
I'm
sense.
raised on Freddy, Jason, Michael. Those are my slashers. I'm like, these motherfuckers are cool. Look
Yeah,
at them.
look
Look
at
at
them.
them. Look at this chuckle fuck. Like
Like,
you
look
said.
at this motherfucker.
Ghostface.
Look at this
I
bastard.
can buy that shit at the store. What
That's
the
what I'm
fuck
saying.
I care
Like,
about this?
why is it scary?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with this shit.
Actually, matter of fact, have you ever fucking found Ghostface scary?
Not really, no. I mean, well, realistically, he's probably the scariest one because like anyone could dress up as that and
Yeah.
fuck your shit up.
Yeah, anyone could do that, and like
Yeah.
motherfucker could break in this bitch with a Ghostface fucking shit on, and I mean we probably stomped the shit out of him. 'Cause,
Yeah, just-
like, hey, bro, like just see, like you gotta fucking like you motherfucker, you gonna kill me? You best to kill me,
Yeah.
bitch, because I'm gonna fuck you up. But it's funny because it's like you don't know who's behind that mask, and it's a regular person. It's not an undead.
Right.
It's not. It's mostly somebody with a fucking motive.
Yeah.
Or someone who's partnering up with a person with a motive. It's crazy to see that, and like the appeal. You know what was so? Ghostface, the character, wasn't scary to me, but I will say this: out of all of the horror masks, that motherfucker's top 5.
Yeah. Oh, easily.
That mask, so simplistic, but they edited so much that if you notice, while the long mouth, if you notice in like, I think especially after one, especially in part 4, that mouth gets sharper, like a knife.
Yeah.
And you see it, and you even see it in like in part Scream 4 is like fucking. You even see it in Screams like fucking Scream 4's poster. Where the you see like the side view of the mask and the bottom half turns to a knife. It's like they're trying to do that more to
Right.
where it's long and stabby looking. So it was always dope to me. I liked it.
Right.
It was super dope. And it's kind of like, where would you put that on top of your mask stuff? I'm like, well, Freddy Krueger's not a mask. But like,
Right.
we gotta
Like his
remove him.
glove, technically?
Yeah, but like you think mask, you're thinking like Jason, Michael, Ghostface. Like Ghostface is definitely top 3. It's Leatherface, yeah. Like it's just something creepy about that scar. Something's creepy about the Ghostface mask, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not scary. It's just fucking creepy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I ain't gonna say wig me out, but it's kind of like, damn, dog, I can't stare at this kind of too long. But then you know why? You know why it wasn't scary?
What's up,
So we're
man?
going to talk about it. It's creepy,
Yeah.
never scary, and it's all because of Scary Movie.
Yeah, it got played because that mask would suddenly show emotion and it'd be smiling and like
High as fuck,
high as fuck.
confused,
Yeah, like, huh?
drunk,
Yeah.
like that. Like it was the Rorschach of fucking horror mask.
Yeah, no, it really was. the
Like it,
Rorschach. I
and
like that.
it's crazy because like that movie desensitized Scream.
Yep.
It desensitized it because people our age remember Scream, but we remember Scary Movie a hell of a lot more,
Yeah.
especially black folk. Like I
No, obviously, yeah. That's Wayne's brothers.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
The first 2 Scary, come on, bro. And then Scary
Yeah.
Movie 2, we're not gonna talk about Scary Movie 2 because that didn't even have a Ghostface
No,
type
it
killer.
didn't.
That was like a haunted house type
Yeah, I
shit.
was like making
But-
fun of the haunting and shit like that.
Yeah, but this shit here, like, definitely super iconic. And it's like, okay, you guys are saying a bunch of crazy shit, but y'all not saying why y'all putting him in. We're putting him in because of how iconic it is. It's done so much to stand the test of time and not even have. Actually, I take that back. All 4 Scream movies, not counting Scream 5 when it drops, all 4 Scream movies do their fucking job. Scream 3 being the weakest for reasons.
Yeah.
But Scream 3 being the weakest, every one of them does their fucking job.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people says, well, they'll go back and watch it and say, well, this is why I don't like slashers. Why are they doing this? Why did you gotta shoot them in the head? Look, man, the one thing that this slasher movie does that other movies are starting to copy, Sidney Prescott has had a fucking enough.
Yes.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
First movie, terrified. She
Yep.
doesn't know. Until, like, towards the end where she's kind of like, all right, fuck it. She fights back.
Yeah.
2, she's looking over her shoulder. She's paranoid. She doesn't trust anyone.
Yeah.
But she fights back.
Mm-hmm.
Part 3, oh, hell yeah, she fights back.
Right.
She's like part 3, she's like, finally closing that chapter of her life. She's like, all right, I can go on. You know, she's doing all this and having this. She's got that. Scream 4, though, she's like, yo, fuck it. Give me my gun.
Yeah.
I'm about to fuck these motherfuckers. And then Scream 5 pretty much shows that now.
Shows it in the preview.
She's like, yo,
you got a gun?
She's like, you got a gun?
bitch?
Like, bitch, I am Sidney fucking Prescott.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck do you not? I'm like, of course.
Right.
But,
So, Shaq, real quick, is she the best final girl?
ooh, she is my top. Okay. So
So, will we have, like, we have the unholy trinity. She's the holy trinity?
The holy
It'd be
trinity of the final girl.
Lori, Nancy, and probably Sydney? Or who else would you think? Who would you put?
Dude. Okay.
Because Jason doesn't really have a reoccurring.
He has a final guy.
He has a final guy. He has he has Tommy Jarvis.
Yeah, he has Jarvis. He doesn't have a final girl, but we might. I think I know our top 5.
Oh yeah. Okay, bet.
I think I know our
Nice.
top 5. But you mentioned those 3. You gotta throw Ripley in there.
Ooh, but
You gotta throw Ripley in there. That's where it gets tough,
that
right?
does get tough because it's like
That's where it gets tough, right?
it's like it's weird, like because why don't I consider her a final girl? That's
Because
weird.
because those 2 movies aren't your typical horror slasher.
That's probably why.
It's a
yeah.
fucking it's still
Part 1's a horror, but it's Jaws in space.
It's sci-fi horror.
Yeah, and then part 2 straight up action, and
It's straight up action, but
part
she's
2 is
still.
what we talked about with Sydney. She's had enough of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, she's
and
like, I am
ready.
fucking done.
Yeah,
I am just no. And then part 3 is kind of weird, but
and then
she
part
does-
4 is just
we're not even.
she's
gonna talk
not
about
even.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
we're not even gonna talk about it.
It's
but like,
better left. Yeah,
yeah, but you have to fucking add her.
that's true. Oh,
You have to fucking add her.
ooh, that's good. Ooh,
Yeah, man.
but we're saying slashers. Only slashers.
Only
though.
slashers.
'Cause
Okay.
then
If
that
we're only saying,
that's how. I guess that's what my
no,
mind
that's how
went.
your brain works.
Yeah.
I'm thinking when I think Final Girl, I think straight horror, no matter what the
okay.
content.
Yeah.
Because like you cannot leave fucking Ripley anywhere off that fucking
Right,
Final
right.
Girl list. No fucking way. But if we're talking slashers, I'm gonna say Sydney,
Yeah.
Lori, Nancy.
Yeah.
I hate to do that to my girl Nancy, but she the only one out of those 3 that are still that's dead technically.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because
If we talk about Halloween's bullshit that
Halloween's
putting us through,
Halloween's weird.
yeah,
'cause
Halloween's weird, but she's literally, yeah,
It's like you do the timeline. It's like
Yeah.
okay,
yeah, she technically died, and then now she's not
it's
dead.
like
and then
after
it's-
2. Do you want her to still be alive? Okay, then jump to H2O.
Yep.
Or jump to 2018.
Yep. Like, it's all there. So,
Yeah.
but you can't. But like I said, you can't leave it. You can't do. I can. That's why I was sitting there fucking struggling because I was like, I can't fucking leave Ripley.
Right. No, I don't blame you.
Because
Yeah.
if I'm fucking doing that, Ripley's numero uno.
Right. Okay. Bet.
Ripley's like numero uno, like hands down. Because not only she's a badass, she's like had enough just like Sydney, but Sydney's kind of like she's grew up with it.
Yeah.
Then Lori, then Nancy,
Yeah.
and then we got to think of like, oh man, okay, that's gonna be off the show. But
Right.
you did with Scream as a whole, you got it was like okay, these are kids, man, not like horror movie people. Now, granted, you've had other horror movies in the 70s and in the 80s, especially the 80s, and it was like just normal folks, just crazy motherfuckers, right? But normally they'd be campy. Nothing was really scary about it. This was like, this is like a normal person running around in a Halloween mask, fucking people up,
Right. Exactly.
like legitimately. And speaking of that, now let's talk about it now because it's going to be one of the things we're going to talk about later. no one had an opening like Scream. People have tried to imitate,
Right.
still can't come on top of what Scream did with Drew Barrymore.
Exactly. Because she was promoted heavy.
Dog, she is still on the fucking Blu-ray. Shit, she's on the we were supposed to be watching the 4K rip of this, but unfortunately, we didn't get the movie in time.
Yeah, thanks,
so
thanks Best Buy.
We just watched the regular joint, so it's whatever. But regular stuff on Blu-ray. It is streaming now. I believe all the Scream series was streaming at the time of this recording. It is now streaming on Peacock.
Okay.
It was on HBO Max, but it's on Peacock now, which is funny because Paramount is actually, I think Paramount's releasing the newer stuff, so it's like, why is...
Right.
But anyway, none of that matters. Maybe I'm going to double check that because I'm thinking, is it Paramount or is it Peacock?
Yeah, I'm looking up right now.
Thanks,
looking at, shit, it doesn't even say on here.
Yeah, because they just removed it.
The Sling TV premium subscription. It's on AMC.
Well, it is on
AMC Plus.
It is coming on AMC Plus, so like, which is kind of Shudder, but like,
but this ain't on Shudder.
no,
Yeah,
because it's like AMC owns Shudder.
Yeah,
but it's like they're not gonna put it on Shudder. But like, it went from HBO Max. You can definitely stream it out somewhere. I would say just buy the fucking 4K if you don't own it. Like, if you don't own it already. But like this opening. When I saw this opening, like when my mom saw this opening, she was like, she likes Drew Barrymore,
right?
But she was just fucking surprised. It caught people off guard. Drew Barrymore was like one of the only names outside of like David Arquette at the time.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore was the biggest fucking name in that movie. Biggest fucking name.
No, yeah, like I said, she was promoted heavy. You thought she was the main character.
She's still on the
way
cover,
they promoted it. Yeah.
On every fucking... Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, the way they promoted it, and like movie posters, everything. You're like, okay, this is a movie with Drew Barrymore in it.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And then she fucking dies within the first 20 minutes.
She gets murked. She gets filleted.
Yes, and not just any fucking type of filleted. She gets fucking moited.
Yeah.
Like moited.
Mm-hmm.
Whoo! Just woof.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Like, that was kind of a scene I really wish I was in the theaters to see. Because, like, the way she fucking got caught, that was just oof.
Yeah. No, just quick.
Like, just look at her. It's like, how did you agree to do this?
Right?
I forgot she has a talk show now.
Right, yeah, she does now. You're right.
Yeah, she has a talk show now. And it's like, how did you fucking agree to do this? Like, this ain't you.
I was trying to find some trivia for it, but I didn't see nothing.
But then again, she did cocaine at a young age. So, like,
That is true.
She a wild girl.
Yeah.
She a wild girl.
She was about that life, so...
Hey, bro, like, hey,
I was just about to ask, was she at a down point in this career, or did she...
That was, like, early.
And she needed a quick pick-me-up?
Like, that was, like, early. And then now she, now she's, like, a loving mother, and she's a wholesome... Drew Barrymore is,
she made her money with her Charlie's Angels movies.
Yeah, she made money with Charlie's Angels and other movies. But still.
She was Never Been Kissed, that's right.
Never Been Kissed, and...
oh, boy, with David Arquette. Hey,
yep.
It all
and,
circled around.
And,
someone else was screaming in this movie? Henry Winkler, right?
Yeah, Henry Winkler.
Was he in Never Been Kissed too?
I don't think he was. I'm not sure.
I can't remember either.
I can't remember. But like what I was saying is he was in the Adam Sandler movie, 50 First Dates.
Oh, that's right. The damn Beatles.
Yeah.
Not the Beatles, Beach Boys song.
Beach Boys. But yeah, like obviously she was one of the ones that had a heavy career and then did this. Now you try to get other horror movies now, they're like, yo, let's get these big name people and fucking kill them.
Yeah.
And you can't, Scream 1 has done so much for horror that a lot of people have come close to fucking kind of doing it and they can't replicate it. It's so hard. You can't do that. But and just like I said, I'm gonna ask this before we just dive into. So obviously for our Hall of Fame ones, we usually kind of cover which ones. We do our countdown as like from worst to best. We all know which one's the best one, and we all know which one's the worst one.
Right.
But considering that the best one had its 25th anniversary, we're gonna go ahead and cover that one. That's gonna be mostly the review because that's what you're here for. But I want to ask you here couple of questions, Jose, and I'll answer them, fire them back at you. What's your favorite version of Ghostface? Who's your favorite Ghostface?
It might be this one, I guess. Yeah,
Billy
I would
Stu?
probably be Billy Stu.
Billy
Even though
Stu.
I saw Scream 2 first, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I like what they did with that.
Yeah.
But, that was, I guess, cliche in the end.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it wasn't as clean.
I'm trying not to spoil Scream 2, even though that bitch has been out forever.
Dude,
but-
look at us.
Okay.
Look,
It was a lady who wanted revenge and a dude who just wanted to be famous.
yes.
That's kind of cool, I guess, but this one was crazy because it's like they had a crazy ass plant. There was two of them.
Yep.
I don't think you've really had a movie before where it was two killers.
Nope.
You're always like, okay, it's someone. It's probably this guy. Oh no, it's not. He just got stabbed. Oh
Like,
wait,
oh, no.
that was a fake stabbing. Oh shit.
Like, hey, that is a literal red herring because oh, wait.
No, it was him. Fuck.
I'm like, oh, shit, swerve. Yeah, Billy and Stu are really hard to top. I do like old girl from Scream 4.
Yeah.
I do like her. She's like, her motive was like, I can be the final girl.
Yeah.
And I fuck with that heavy because it was a modern take on what was going. She just wanted clout.
Yeah, basically.
She just wanted clout. And I'm like, in 2011, we're talking about clout?
Yeah.
Imagine that now.
Exactly.
Imagine that now. Like, okay.
That holds up surprisingly well.
Yes. It looks like Vaseline was smeared on the fucking camera lens, but yeah, the movie holds up. Oh my God. I love Scream 4, but I cannot watch it without getting super fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. But I'm going to say, I'll also say, do I want to say Billy Stu or do I want to say the young Prescott? Let me open my phone back up and get it.
Shag's like,
Dude, I am like I am in a space right now.
I'm picking the Ghostface from Terradome, that fan-made video game.
In the fan-made Terradome. Yeah, man, that actually.
If you don't know about that, if you have a PC, download that game. It's basically a 2D fighter starring all your favorite movie horror villains.
Jill Roberts
Okay.
was Sydney's little cousin.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Was cousin or brother?
that's her cousin. No. Jill Roberts was her cousin.
Okay, bet.
It was a little cousin. It was a little cousin. And she just wanted clout.
Yeah.
Mickey, however, Mickey from Scream 2
Yeah.
kind of has my favorite, but it's only because I'm a fan of Mr. Justified himself, Timothy Olyphant.
That's right. I always forget it's Timothy
Yeah.
Oliphant.
Oliphant.
Whatever. Same thing.
I do, like, I promise you, like.
I know. You just like to say, just like Tomato Champa. I'm like, Tomato Champa. I got it.
I got it, whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, man, Tim's my guy. And,
Yeah.
like, when I go back and I look at that, and I was like, oh, shit. That is. I was like,
I always forget that too. I was like,
Yeah.
wait.
Like, wait a minute. And I fucking geek out a little bit because
Yeah.
he fucking sold me and Justified. He can do no fucking wrong in my eyes.
He really can't.
None.
Like, that's one of those actors. Like, when he pops up, you're like, oh no, this
It's
role
like,
is
this
good.
shit is finna fuck. He's fucking popped up in Mandalorian.
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
fucking secure.
Yeah, Boba's armor and everything.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
yo.
was like, yo, this is fucking amazing. Like, he's like that. If I had to break down my favorite movie versions killers,
Yeah.
it'd be obviously Stu and Billy. Jill,
Okay.
Mickey, and obviously Roman.
Yeah. And it's just like, meh.
Meh. Like, I'd rather grab one of the TV show ones, but even the TV show stuff didn't really make it a lot of sense.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you. I completely forgot there was a Scream TV show, and I just didn't watch
this
it.
is not bad, but it's like CW good.
Okay.
So, like, at least because they were killing on MTV. Like, I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Oh, they were killing on MTV, but like, it's weird.
Right.
It's fucking weird. And then they did like they kind of did an all black version to Scream.
Oh, really? Okay.
They really, no, that was like one of the seasons.
Oh, wow.
And it was just kind of like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like bad. It was kind of like,
You're like, interesting.
yeah, like, so Buddy came out of jail, and then you wait, what? Stuff like that. But Scream held up so long, and this movie, not a lot of horror movies hold up. Scream 1 fucking holds up. Scream 2 still holds up.
Yeah.
Scream 4, shiny as fuck, but I mean, hey, if they tone down the brightness,
It's like, goddamn, can you turn down this?
dude,
I put a filter. Goddamn, or
something, please. Like I can't unsee it. But like, it's one of those things. But now I guess, Jose, before we dive into Scream 1 and go any further with doing that, our last thing I wanted to ask you,
Yeah.
can you rate? Even though we probably have the same rating, can you rate your favorite Screams?
Yeah, it's Scream 1, Scream 2, Scream 4, Scream 3.
Word.
Yeah.
At one point, I actually put 4 above 2.
Right. Here's the thing. I have not watched 4 enough.
Watch 4?
I have watched it like
4
I
is
watched
decent.
it once.
4 is decent, but me telling you about that shine shit
Yeah.
is probably not going to help you.
Yeah, now that you pointed it out, I saw it in the trailer.
I'm like, oh my fucking God. It's so bad. But the movie is so good. It's not Scream 1 great, but it does a little bit stuff. It does stuff a little bit better than 4. That does a little bit stuff better than 2, slightly.
Right.
But like I would put 4 above 2, and then 3. We obviously know 3's last. But like me personally, based on thing 1, 2, 4, 3.
Okay.
And only reason why I'm putting 4 below 2, that fucking shine, man.
Yeah.
That fucking shine. It's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying.
That's
but like
hilarious.
the story itself, the story of Scream 4 was actually, like I said, it's Scream 1 and 2 were about revenge.
Yeah.
3 also about revenge, but fuck that movie. And 4 was about clout chasing.
Yeah.
Literal clout chasing. Like teenagers clout chasing. Like it was insane. It's insane.
Right.
But anywho,
Anywho.
let's go. I got Villains Wiki pulled up. And
Thank you, SportsCenter.
And my
Did it? That was hard. That's hard. Our cinema villains alert. Ghostface dropped a
Ghostface just killed again.
Double. Yeah, but that shit's hilarious. Just fucking SportsCenter is fucking reporting the fucking kill off between Michael Myers right now and fucking and Ghostface. Shout out to Michael Myers though. Shout out to Ghostface. I need that movie. Fuck it. Give me Michael Myers versus Ghostface. I don't know how you could do it, but you would have to do it.
Dude, they would fucking kill. Michael Myers would kill the shit out of Ghostface.
Oh, he really would, because Ghostface is just a regular dude.
It was just a regular crazy person.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Now we think about it. Now we fucking rewriting shit. What if fucking Michael Myers was one of the reasons why Ghostface was around?
Yeah.
Like, Michael killed my family. And now
I'm going to kill him.
I'm going to kill him, but I'm going to kill it.
Weird.
It's like, but I'm going to kill the one thing. He's like, but no, I'm going to kill the one thing he holds dear. Laurie.
That'd be fucking. Well, Laurie. Which Laurie are we talking about? Are we talking about the new continuity Laurie? Because Ghostface is still fucked.
So new continuity Laurie would fucking kill Ghostface.
Yeah, Ghostface is dead.
Ghostface big dead.
That's a fucking. That's a 4-0 matchup.
Yeah,
that is a sweep.
Sweep. just like, hey, bro, you getting out of here. Yeah, you're right. But he's
Speaking of a quick tangent and how we're talking about H2O.
Go ahead.
Did you ever hear the Angry Video Games nerd pitch for H4O?
No.
How he would have did Halloween 2018? It's a surprise. It's a surprise sequel to Halloween 3.
Oh man.
Where the fucking Drew. Well, let's just say Tom Atkins saved the day.
Yeah.
He stopped all the kids from dying, and he got the commercial off TV.
Yeah.
So those druids came back 40 years later or whatever, with like, okay, here's our new Silver Shamrock mask. It's Michael Myers' mask. They're making another Halloween movie. When the actor puts on the fucking Halloween, he literally becomes Michael Myers.
Ooh.
And he starts. So it's meta as fuck. And I'm kind of like, yo, that's not that bad of an idea.
Dude,
though.
I'd actually watch that.
Especially when you find out, surprise, it's Halloween 3 sequel.
Yeah, it's a Halloween 3 sequel. Like, wait, Michael Myers
Starring
is a-
Jamie Lee Curtis as herself playing Laurie, and like
Yeah.
on some Wes Craven's New Nightmare shit, dog.
That would have been fucking.
Yeah.
All right, I would have. I'm
I
not
was like,
gonna lie.
no, that's actually kind of smart. Hold on.
I'm not gonna lie. That sounds kind of fire.
Yeah.
I would have been like, why did I think of that? That's
Yeah.
fucking mad fire. That's fucking stupid fire. All right.
But back to Scream.
Yeah, So pretty much, I have the tail of the tape right here for
Tail of the
Ghostface.
tape.
And just because we said how many, I'll just go ahead and name them. We are covering Scream 1, but just for you, and this is our Hall of Fame kind of episode, Ghostface has been played by the following: Billy Loomis and Stu Maker in Scream 1, Debbie Loomis, Mickey Altieri in Scream 2, Roman Bridger in Scream 3, Chloe in Stab 7,
Oh shit.
Jill Roberts, Scream 4, Charlie Walker, Scream 4, Doofy Gilmore in Scary Movie,
There you go.
Brandon James, Scream TV series, Piper Shaw, Scream TV series, Karen Wilcox, Scream TV series, Unknown Assailant in the Scream TV series, Beth and Jamal Elliott from the Scream TV series, and one Danny Johnson in Dead by Daylight.
My name's Ghostface from Golden State. And for those who want to know, look up the Merkins. That's the name of the Merkins. I just called to say I'll kill you. It's like a Stevie Wonder parody with Ghostface. It's
Oh my God.
fucking hilarious, man.
Ghostface is.
Then after that, listen to their Jason.
Oh yeah, definitely listen to Jason. That's
Jason,
my personal favorite.
parody of Danzig's mother. My fucking
Yeah,
God.
please. That's my
Chef's kiss.
That's my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Ghostface's aliases includes Ghostface, aka the Father of Death, aka the Woodsboro Killer, aka the Icon of Halloween.
Man, hold on.
Whoa. AKA the Ghost, AKA the Ghostface, AKA the Lakewood Slasher, which is the TV show.
Okay.
But go ahead.
But no, I was like that me. Like, whoa, now you got too much dip on your chip. Like, no.
The icon
Yeah. The
of
icon of Halloween? Nah, dog. I was like, hold up. No.
When I read that shit, I'm like, no fucking way. I've never called him that.
Fucking, that's when you see Michael Myers open the door from the back, like just staring like.
Like, dog, him, Jason.
Yeah, Jason.
Like, motherfucking Freddy be like, bitch,
fucking
excuse me?
Sam from Trick or Treat just opens the door
Sam
like,
just
hold up.
bro, just comes out of like a pole, like a
Yeah,
fucking
just-
pole, just slides down. Be like,
on some Montero shit. Just hold up. Like, what?
just fucking just slides down on the pole, just like, bitch.
Hold up, no. Wait, now I'm just picturing Ghostface just getting stomped by every
Like, just be like
icon.
beating his ass, like, just fucking beating
Like,
his ass.
bitch, you wrote this goddamn Wikipedia article, didn't you?
Motherfucker, like, dog, they stomping this motherfucker out like he's fucking Roxo, the rock and roll clown.
The icon of boy.
The icon of Halloween. Folks, I swear to God, Villains Wiki has this on their page. I didn't write it,
Yeah.
but hey.
Ghostface on the keyboard, like I said, like, yeah, that shit sounds good.
Yeah, that shit sounds fire as fuck.
He's got that tongue hanging out from Scary Movie. You're like,
Yeah. Origin, obviously, a Scream film series, except for the TV. Then you got the TV show, video game, and then you also have Scary Movie. But occupation, serial killer.
hey.
Powers and skills. And there's a lot of fucking there's some questionable shit I'm reading here, but I also want to bring this up. But let's go through the shit first. Powers and skills include stealth,
I'm sure.
evasion, physical strength,
I mean, I guess, yeah.
murder methods, great speed, stamina, criminal intelligence, combat prowess, bulletproof outfit, weapon usage, knifesmanship, manifestation. So here's the thing, the interesting theory that I heard about this. It's like someone, and it was a YouTube video, but it was kind of like a thing that I was kind of like, damn, I kind of feel this. They said anybody who puts on that fucking Ghostface attire
Yeah.
gets like double strength. Like is like is becoming like an alter ego. Like it gives them an extra power.
It's almost like a high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you
Like
mean.
an adrenaline,
okay, yeah,
like almost like
adrenaline rush.
like adrenaline rush.
You can do some shit juiced up on adrenaline.
Like
yeah.
I'm saying, like that. It kind of gives them like a superpower. Like they're still normal people, but they're like above normal, like abnormal type of people. They're not like undead. They're not like magical powered.
Right.
But it's like what gives them the drive to continue that. It's not just their method because they could just go out through that. Like they just got to go and put that on. Mm-hmm. It's like think about it. They put that mask on. They're getting away with normal shit that they shouldn't be getting away with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I get it.
No, I get it too.
Obviously their hobbies are killing people and evading authorities.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Crip. But
God damn.
goals the goals, and this is probably the first thing I've seen, varies depending on the wearer.
Hey, there you go.
Crimes include serial killing, stalking, incrimination, and mutilation.
There you go.
The type of villain they are is a legacy serial killer.
Yeah. I agree with all of that.
Yeah, no, and it's kind of like I said, it's kind of like one of the better. Just the allure of Ghostface entirely has that little thing about it that I still fuck with because it's just a mystery. It's just like Scream to me is a violent version of Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
Except you don't have a dog.
No. But you got Matthew Lillard.
Matt, you got there you go. Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? That was a shameless plug.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
you got your fucking Daphne, your Freddy,
Yeah.
and your fucking Velma.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Jinkies.
you don't have Shag and Scoob because you fucking just murdered Shag.
Yeah, exactly.
Both versions.
Right.
Because I guess, Fred would be Dewey.
Would Fred be doing? I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, Fred would be Dewey. Velma would be Sid. And, of course, Daphne is oh, fuck. How do we...
Gail.
Gail, thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, how did we fucking forget her?
I know, right? Like, wait a minute. Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck is like Courtney Cox? But yeah, those are the three. Shag and Scoob Shag was literally played by Jamie Kennedy. But,
yeah.
like they killed Randy. So
they do. Part 2. They yoink his ass in the van.
He's like yoinks.
Yeah.
Like zoinks. Fucking I'm getting stabbed, Scoob.
Nee. That's all I watch and see. Scooby-Doo high as fuck. Just
Rural Reggie.
breathing.
Just fucking getting blood splattered on him. like rural Reggie. Zoinks!
Like, wait a minute. I'm a dog. I just realized I'm a dog. I can just
This dog's a pansy.
Oh, he really is. Well, that's Great Danes. Great Danes aren't like about that life, bro.
No,
they're
just big.
They're just big. Yeah,
they're just big as fuck, and you're scared of them, and they're pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like,
yeah.
But go ahead, Jose. I'll give you time to pull up that spooky synopsis.
Synopsis for Scream. Okay, stop. A year after the murder of her mother, a teenage girl is terrorized by a new killer who targets the girl and her friends by using horror films as part of a deadly game.
That no one can win, obviously.
No, it's an unwinnable game.
But Scream came out in 1996, directed by one Wes Craven.
Yes.
Starring the lovable Courtney Cox as Gail Weathers, Nev Campbell as Sidney Prescott, David Arquette is Dewey, Matthew Lillard as Stu, Drew Barrymore as Casey Becker, Skeet Ulrich, who has seen better days, as Billy Loomis.
Wait, wasn't he? What was he recently in?
I forget, man. But like, look at this picture. My man has seen better days. Holy shit!
He's just aging, bro. He's aging. You know.
Jamie Kennedy is Randy Meeks. Rose McGowan is Tatum Riley. Liv Schreiber is Cotton Weary. And then like they had Roger L. Jackson voice titular Ghostface.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Now
some quick what if Shag.
Okay, let's go before we play.
Right, Joaquin. Yeah, right. Joaquin Phoenix turned down the role of Billy Loomis.
I heard about that. I don't know.
Freddie Prinze Jr. auditioned for Stu.
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad. I heard about that too, and I'm kind of glad he didn't get it.
Let's see. I know there was a whole fucking list. Now I can't find it, and I'm pissed.
Everybody's a suspect.
Here we go. Melissa Joan Hart, Brittany Murphy, A.
Oh,
Alicia Witt, Melanie Linsky, and Melinda Clark auditioned for the role of Sidney Prescott.
yeah. Nev can't like everyone who got these roles were perfect for them.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like it's like no one could be like I can't. You would try to replace somebody, but you really can't.
No.
It's not. This is Nev Campbell's role, man. This is her shit. I can't see nobody else playing Sid. Like no, I couldn't.
Right. And Breckin Meyer and Jason Lee had auditioned for the role of Mandy Reeks.
Randy,
Randy. And
I can see Breckin Meyer playing Randy.
it was
though.
him. It was both of them and Jamie Kennedy were the final callbacks, and Jamie Kennedy won it.
Of course.
Yeah, so there you go.
Probably goes, everybody's a suspect.
Right.
If he had to fucking say that, that shit was great. All right, Jose. Time to play our lovely game of Bop or Flop.
And Reese Witherspoon turned down the lead role, though.
Well, you say Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah.
She turned down whose?
I'm assuming Nev Campbell.
Okay.
Lead role, so
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, nah.
Sydney?
Yeah,
no,
nah,
like I said, everything worked out.
Everything definitely worked out.
So here we go. Bop it.
There we go.
Flop it.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
All right. Scream, 1996. We already know it's a certified bop.
Yeah. I was about to say, this is the biggest of bops. So
let's cut the chase. The movie had a budget of 14 to 15 million. Let's just call it 15 million. What did you think it pulled in the box
damn.
office?
This is so hard.
How?
So like 100 million. Because I feel like, I don't know. I'm trying to think 96 money.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
You saying 100 million?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you one more try.
So am I higher or lower?
You need to go a little higher.
Fuck me. A little or 150? It made 10 times its budget. 150.
You said 150?
Yeah.
Final answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck, it's 300, isn't it?
I'd fucking cackle if this shit made 300.
Okay, no. Okay, good.
No, you were close.
Yeah.
173 million.
Oh, fuck, I really was close. Got
You were
another
close. That's why
25 million.
I was trying to tell you.
Another quarter. How to
No, when I said like you need to go higher.
Yeah.
You were like fuck 150. I'm like At that point I was like let me not because it's still technically a game.
Yeah.
But yeah, 170 fucking $3 million in 1996.
Yeah, that's a lot.
This movie, if it had came out today in this, not in the, I'm not gonna say. Well, shit, I could say even in the before times,
Yeah.
and in the COVID era, if this movie, how it is, came out today,
Yeah.
I think it still would crush that fucking box office number.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It would fucking do more than the 173 million.
Yeah, easily. This is like a $300.
As a matter of fact,
it would make 300.
It probably would have made more than that.
Probably
dude.
like, yeah.
Well, even in the COVID era, it probably would have made like 200.
Right.
Like, because like not a lot of these movies are making that much, and especially a rated R movie.
Right.
Give me 1 second. I'm actually gonna look how much that much. I'm actually gonna look this up right now to see how much 173 million in 1996 worth today. That would have been. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys, for it being so quiet.
So quiet. It's so quiet because Shag is doing research.
Yeah.
We research on the fly.
Oh,
Here-
yeah.
okay, no.
Oh, yeah. We do research on the fly. I like how you're doing that. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
Actually, man, you were fucking spot on.
Yeah.
$173 million in 1996 is worth $302,457,807.52.
There you go. Goddamn.
So it did $300 million.
Yeah. So shit. There you go.
Like ooh wee.
Ooh wee.
Ooh wee. Look at what money make a bitch do. All right. Jose, how you want to cover this Scream movie, man? Are we going to base by base? We going kills? What we doing?
We can do kill. I mean, because I don't want to say the plot is simple.
It's not.
Because it's not. But
This is one of those movies that I put out a tweet earlier today. I said Scream is probably still the best slasher of my time. And I mean this era, period. There hasn't been another slasher complete as Scream. And when I say complete, I'm talking about beginning, middle, end, story. You get your fucking kills, you get your shocks, but you don't get no fucking bullshit ass jump scares. And even with as much as I love slashers are kind of dumb.
Right.
This one, you see them fighting back, but like,
there's only so much you could do.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do, especially if it's two people playing it.
Yeah.
You don't know where they're gonna come from.
Right.
So, like, but that to this day, I still say it holds up.
No, absolutely. Yeah, all these movies hold up just about.
I mean, we could do this. I mean, people is like, if you're listening to our show, you know the story of Scream. If you don't know Scream, because someone said they never fucking seen Scream, and I'm
That's
just like,
crazy.
Who the fuck are you, and how are you getting into my house?
That's hilarious.
Pretty much, we can just talk. I want to talk about that opening. Like we can.
No, we can talk about the opening.
Right,
Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely want to talk about that opening.
Yeah, let's go.
So you start. Obviously, get our fucking title card, but you start.
Title card.
Yeah, you couldn't fucking resist. I tried. I definitely. I'm glad it was you, not me, dude, because I definitely was like, oh shit, title card. Shout out James A. Janice, one of Dead Meat. But movie opens. You get you hear phone ring. We're in a suburban home.
This is a country home.
This is country home, but
she's out in nowhere because they make sure they
got acres.
They brought that point.
Yeah, they got acres.
Like you out in the middle of nowhere, police ain't gonna catch you.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah.
But we don't care how rich you are. But we get a phone call, and then we actually see Drew Barrymore, lovely Drew Barrymore, pick up the phone. Her name is Casey in this movie. Casey picks up the phone, and someone calls and says, it's like, oh, wrong number. Sorry about that. And Casey's like, it's okay, and then Casey just hangs up. Right?
Yeah.
Buddy calls back, and I wish I can get. I kind of want to get point by point what they actually say. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know this movie like the back half of this movie like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
The beginning and the back half I know like off rip, but like, and most of this movie. It's going to be hard to cover.
Right.
I know we got the movie playing on right now, but I'm only saying this because I've never lied to our audience, and I'm not going to lie now. I confuse this movie with Scary Movie all the fucking time.
It's really hard to do.
Yeah.
Because goddamn, Scary Movie nailed this as a parody.
Yes.
So, yeah, no, I don't blame you at all.
Like, it is very difficult. Like, my brain... Because, like, the first half, Scream.
Yeah.
The back half, the end, Scream.
Yeah.
The middle part, Scary Movie. Like, it's all Scary Movie.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try my damnedest to try to fucking tell this properly. But I'm also not... I'm probably going to skip over a lot of shit because I don't want to fucking sit here and tell you the Scary Movie all over. Because, oof.
Right.
But anyway... Drew Barrymore gets a phone call, and she gets a lovely voice on the phone, trying like low-key flirting with her, just saying, "Hey, what are you doing?" It's like, "Well, I'm making popcorn. I'm getting ready to watch a movie." It's like, "What kind of movie?" This is some old scary movie. It's like, "Oh, what are you watching?" "Oh, I'm watching."
He's like, "What's your favorite scary movie?"
What's your favorite scary? Yeah, what's your favorite? Scary
Iconic
movie?
line, yeah.
It's like, "What's your favorite scary movie?" And then like it was.
She said Halloween.
Yeah, she says Halloween, with Michael Myers. He's got the little white mask in the hair. He's running around. He's like, oh, yeah, I like that movie. And they just, creepy, ominous voice talking. And she's like, he's like, well, what's your name? And she's like, you still didn't. And he's like trying to ask her what her name was. And she's like not telling him. And she's like, and he hangs up. She hangs up on him. And he calls back. He's like, why'd you hang up on me? He's like, well, yeah, I just want to get to know you. Would you want to go out or anything like that? And she's like, well, no, I don't want to do this. Like, well, I want to know who I'm looking at. And
yeah,
that right there, fucking like just smooth as shit. And she's like, I want to know who I'm looking at. It's like, bitch, what?
Yeah.
Think about it. You're alone in your house, and not like an apartment like me, because there's only one entrance.
Right.
But if you're in a house, and someone's like, I want to know who I'm looking at, and you're like, Oh, hell no.
Right.
That's fucking terrifying, right? Like, that's fucking...
Exactly.
That's fucking horrifying. Like, yo, like, what? Excuse she? But anyway, Drew Barrymore was like, what? Excuse me? She's like, oh, I just want to know who I'm talking to. She's like, that's not what you said.
He's like, don't hang up on me.
Like, don't hang up on me. And
she hangs up.
She hangs up, and he calls back,
Pissed off.
mad.
Yeah.
Like, don't hang up on me again. Like, it's at this point it becomes violent, and it's just like she's like, look. It's like, I'm gonna call the police. It's like, I'm gonna call the police. Like Jose was saying, like, you can't call the police because
they'll never make it.
They'll never make it here in time.
Yeah.
Also, it was like, well, so then she kind of starts freaking out, and she's like, well, my boyfriend's coming here, and he's gonna be big, and he'll be kicking your ass. So you mean?
He's like, you mean Steve?
Steve, and he's like fucking tied up in a chair.
Yeah, 'cause she's like, how do you know his name? Like, look outside.
Look outside, and he's tied up in a chair, beat up. So we're gonna play a little game, and she's like crying hysterically.
Yeah.
She's like, we're gonna play. Like, I want to play. And you better play, or I will kill Steve.
Yep.
And he asked her. He's like, all right, first question. Who's the killer in Halloween?
He's like, come on, it's your favorite scary movie. You just
it's
said.
your favorite scary movie. You just said. And he's just like, Michael's like, that's good. Good job. Steve gets to live kind of right now. He says, okay. Now on to the real game. Now on to the real question. She's like, no. Oh, come on. You're doing so well. That fucking, I'm not going to lie to you. That shit's always hysterical to me. He was like, oh, come on. You're doing so well.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking peeing myself, sir. Like, I am fucking terrified right now.
Exactly.
All right? There's literal piss coming down my fucking leg, and you're asking to play this fucking game, dog.
Right.
No, I have had it with you. But he asked him, was like, who is the killer in Friday the 13th? And she's like, and she screams out, Jason! Jason!
And he's like, oh, sorry, you're wrong.
And technically, she's like, what? No.
And she was pissed. She's like, I've seen this a whole bunch of fucking times.
She's like, I've seen that movie all these. I've seen this movie all the time. Well, if you did see this movie like all these times, you would know that the killer Friday the 13th is Jason's mother. Jason didn't show up until the sequel.
Yep.
That always, when I watched that, like younger, that fucking made me cackle. Because I'm like, that's a dick move.
Yeah, because that's an easy trick question.
That's an easy trick question.
Yeah.
Because when everybody thinks Friday the 13th, they think of Jason. They think of Jason. They don't think of Pamela Voorhees.
Nope.
So it's kind of like only dorks like us will fucking get that answer right. And they'll probably kill us anyway, so whatever. But she gets it wrong. She's crying, and he's like, well, poor Steve.
Yeah, because I'd have been a dick. Been like, well, it depends. Are we talking about the original?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the sequel? Are we talking about part 5? Which one? Like
which
it depends.
One?
Yeah.
Dickhole.
Yeah.
Like,
he just killed me. Like, you know what, you smart motherfucker? Just
he just
click.
He's like, all right, click, click, click. Just busted the fuck.
Yeah.
Not even sneaking in. They're just, all right, bitch.
Both just jumped me. Both dressed up. And just
both,
me
like
first,
stomping you. Like,
me.
bitch, stupid motherfucker. Like, stupid
fucking nerd. What's wrong with you?
Fucking, like, start stabbing the shit out of you. Start stomping, putting the boots to you.
Yeah.
Like, simply fucking just like, you don't know more than me. You don't know more than me. Shh. Like,
like bitches as I fucking die.
It's like coughing up blood. Bunch of bitches.
Jason would have killed me already.
Like,
I would have been dead.
Y'all playing with y'all food.
Yeah.
Punk bitch. And just get stabbed.
God damn.
Oh,
I'm gonna make y'all earn this kill. Y'all ain't gonna talk shit
like
the whole way.
You sit there, they think they killed you. And you fucking sitting there and be like, you'll say something fucked up, be like, that's why Halloween 5 was the best Halloween. And they fucking come back.
I'm like, you motherfucker.
They start, no, he's like, I'm gonna fucking cut his head off. I'm gonna cut his.
Like, any last words? Tell Shaggy, Jason X still slaps.
I will fucking come out that bitch. I'll kill him myself. I'll do it. Dude, but like fucking but yeah, they fucking, it's like they kill Steve by slitting again. Cutting, like, this movie still holds up because weird cinema villains are fucking suckers for practical effects.
Yep.
They fucking cut this motherfucker open and his guts are just falling all over the place.
That shit just said bloop, bloop, bloop.
It is a fucking mess. All he did was like stab.
Yeah.
And just like slit, and it was just like blah, it just kind of seeped out. It was fucking great and visceral. Next thing you know,
we were like
ew. Drew Barrymore's running around, and then like Ghostface is in the house.
Yeah.
Fucking
because he's all like, okay, here's the question. Like, if you guess right, I'll leave.
I'll leave.
It's like, which door am I at?
Yep. Which door am I at? You have the patio door and the front door. Which door am I at?
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, what? Like, I am too afraid to answer this question.
Right.
So yeah, Ghostface breaks in. They have like her and Drew Barrymore or Casey and Ghostface have a struggle, and they fuck around, and she gets outside, and she sees her parents coming down the road. She's trying to run kind of towards them. Ghostface hawks that motherfucker in like DK Metcalf hawked in Buddha Baker and fucking stabs her right in the chest. Again, I am trying so hard for Scary Movie not to ruin my memory of this because I remember when he stabs him, like, he takes out the fucking implant. He's like, ugh.
Silicone, he's like, ah.
Yo, who was that he stabbed in that? Do you remember?
Carmen Electra.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you are. But he stabs Drew Barrymore in the chest, and she falls down to the ground, and Ghostface tries to get on top and just kind of finish it off. She knocks the knife out of his hand. He fucking chokes her. I want to say crushes her fucking larynx.
He might have, because she couldn't scream. Because she does kick him in the nuts, doesn't she?
Yeah, she kicks him, and like right as she does that, she fucking knees that motherfucker straight in the dick, and she goes to crawling.
She's already stabbed in the chest, right?
Yeah, she was stabbed in the She was already stabbed in the chest. She didn't get. That was the only place she got stabbed. She got stabbed and choked. She
tried to call out for her parents. Yeah.
She tries to crawl. She's calling out for her mom. She's like, ah!
Yeah.
She couldn't fucking yell anything. And by the time Ghostface got back up, he fucking turns around and he stabs her again.
Yeah.
And proceeds to keep stabbing her, and then drags her corpse over to like the tree to go hang her. And then, but she has the phone. The phone's still on her, and her parents get in. They're like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" They're calling for Casey. They don't see Casey.
Yeah, so like, call the cops. Call the cops.
Call the cops. They went to call the cops. Her mom has the phone. She's the phone off the hook. She's like, "Hello."
Yeah.
And you can hear Casey like, "Mom." She's like, "Oh my God, Casey!" They're freaking out. And Casey's like, they find her, and you get a fucking scream,
right?
Because you see Casey hung up on the tree. Guts spilled the fuck out.
Yeah, just everywhere.
Just everywhere. It's a fucking and Drew Barrymore's, and it's like it was a shock because you ain't never seen Drew Barrymore in a situation like that.
No. The husband, I guess, tells the wife, "Hey, you need to go down the street to McKenzie's and get help, I guess, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Use the phone." That's a Halloween reference because that's what he tells Tommy and the other chick.
Okay.
The little girl. Like, go to McKenzie's, get help, whatever.
Nice.
Yeah,
I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Never noticed that.
Yep.
Never noticed that. And then we get a cut to Sidney Prescott in a room, and I'm not going to lie, boys and girls, I know we just watched this. Jose, you might have to take the reins because I am only thinking of Scary Movie at this point.
Oof, I don't blame you. But no, so she's chilling in her room on a computer, right?
Yeah, she's typing on the computer.
She's looking at the news. I think it's because the anniversary of her mom's death.
No.
Was
she's
that
on the computer doing homework. That's later on.
Okay. Well, yeah, that happens, and all of a sudden she hears a bang. So she hears something at the window, and she looks up, and skeet over. She comes up.
Oh, yeah, skeet.
Oh my God, what is it? Billy
Billy
comes up and on the ladder on some Clarissa Explains It All shit. Damn, it should have been Melissa Joan Hart then.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm used to this shit by now.
I mean, she kicked that motherfucker out.
Got this for sport. No. But anyway, he comes up. He's like, "Hey, Sydney, I never came through your window before. I just thought I'd try it."
Man.
Like, if you don't get your ass out of it, because then his dad's like, "Hey, I heard something." So she ducks, and she has like the door half open.
Yeah, the dad's trying to come in, and that's kind of like a foreshadowing. He tries to come in the room, and he can't because
the way she has her
closet door
open, And so when it's open, you can't open the door because it blocks the main door from opening. Yeah, doors. That's a lot of doors.
Yeah, a lot of doors. And he's like, yo, I heard screaming. I'm like, no, you didn't.
Yeah. He's like, well, anyway, I'm going to bed because I got a trip tomorrow. I'll be at this hotel. I'll be gone for the weekend. That's kind of important to remember. And she's like, okay, see you later. And then, Billy's there like, hey. Billy's like, look, I'm horny, but you don't ever want to give it up to me.
Exactly.
I'm feeling the type of way. And Sydney's like, well, my bad. My bad, boo. I can't help you there, buddy. Not even a hand job at best. Sorry.
Not nothing. Like, hey, man, all this could have been probably avoided had he would have got that nut off.
You think so?
Probably
you
not.
Think you had it in his mind, I'm going to kill this bitch.
Oh, he probably would have. She probably would have lived a little longer. But yeah, no, she was gonna die.
Okay. And then after that, she goes to school where she finds out Drew Barrymore and Steve died. She sees all these news vehicles there. Everyone's being questioned.
Yeah.
And what happens after that? I'm trying to think.
Bro.
Cause scary movies in my head. I'm like, no, get out of here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is gonna be difficult because
I'm thinking of the gym teacher now. So I'm like, no, get out of my head.
Get out of here. Like, no, leave.
Yeah. But basically after that, Gail Weathers is fucking with her, right or no?
Yeah,
Because I know we're introduced to Rose McGowan.
Yeah, and this is all at the school. Nah, because they're all doing that little fucking. It's her. It's Billy. It's
her, Sydney, Billy. Yeah.
It's Sydney, Billy,
Randy,
Stu, and
Tatum.
Tatum.
That's Rose McGowan.
Yeah, it's Tatum.
Yeah.
Sitting there talking about what happened to Casey and who could have done it, and Stu's being Stu. Speaking of which, God bless Matthew Lillard. Whatever he's doing, I hope he's having a nice evening.
That's right.
Because he is just the man.
He really is.
I really appreciate that.
And I appreciate the fact that he is aware of the Ultra Instinct Shaggy meme.
Yes.
And he tweets that shit.
10.
I'm glad.
Yes, I am super glad.
But anyway, no. Basically, they're in school talking. Sid's talking about how her parents are gone for the weekend, so she's gonna stay at Tatum's.
Yeah.
So basically, we'll fast forward. She gets dropped off.
Yeah.
School's out for summer.
She gets dropped. She gets dropped off to her crib.
And she gets a phone call. Well, she's talking to Tatum, like, hey, Tatum's like, hey, I'll be there in a little bit. Don't worry. I'm running late. I'll be there. Don't worry.
I'll be there.
And then she gets the phone call from Ghostface.
Ghostface himself. And she thinks it's Randy.
Yeah, she's like, oh, Randy is really original.
It was really original, Randy. And she's like, well, that's because I'm not Randy.
Yeah, he's like, who are you?
Why do I have him sounding like Jack Nicholson?
Bob, you're my number one. No, but and he's like, oh, I'm at your front door. She's like, well, I'll call your bluff. And she goes outside, doesn't see shit. She's like, yeah, see, get the fuck out of here, Randy.
Yeah.
Like, you're not here, blah, 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 blah. He's like, I'm not Randy, you dumb cunt, or something. He gets really pissed.
Yeah, he gets pissed, and he's like, don't you hang up that phone on me, or I'll gut you like a fist, like I did, like your mother.
Yeah.
It's like,
she's like, fuck you, blah, 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 and hangs up the phone.
Yep.
Goes inside, Ghostface pops out the closet, like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, like, blah. They go to a fucking kung fu fight.
Yeah.
Or a sloppy kung fu fight. And then, like, one of the things I like playing with this, though, is who's the killer at what points.
Right.
We said who killed Casey. That had to be, like who's on the phone and who's doing the killing. So, I'm saying that was Matthew Lillard doing the killing while Billy was on the phone.
Okay.
It might have been both of them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
It might have been both, but I know on the first killing, that had to be that had to be Billy on the phone, Stu doing the killing.
What if it was both?
It could have been both.
Yeah,
It could have been both, but if I had to say who was on the phone, it was definitely Stu.
Right.
Because Stu has a thing. He knows more about horror movies than not Stu. I'm sorry. Billy knows more about horror movies
than Stu
does.
Yeah, that's true.
Stu has like a certain way about him and his cadence that even with the voice modulator, it sounds like he's sounding like something else.
Right.
But when the Ghostface in the house, you say it was Stu on the phone, but it was it was Billy on the phone, and Stu was attacking her. It was two people.
Right.
I said it was just Billy the whole time.
Yeah, it might have been. Now I think about it, it probably was because I don't think Stu would have had enough time to get the fuck out.
Not only that, he doesn't know. Stu doesn't know where to go in her house.
Yeah, no, exactly. You're right.
Stu doesn't know where to go. Like, he doesn't know how to get up to the window and everything else. Like, you can't, like, it's, everything points there. Because, like, when she's fighting Ghostface and she's done the door trick to where he can't get in because her front door to her room is blocked off by her closet door. He's trying to get in. He can't get in. And he disappears.
Yeah.
That whole time, and Jose was like, that should be Stu, and that's Billy coming in. I was like, no, because you got to think about it. These are kids. They're smart, but they're not that smart.
Right.
So Billy knows how to get to the window. And remember, he even told on himself, he was like, I wanted to see how it is to climb through your window for the first time.
Yeah.
And he did it again because all he has to do is go outside to another room, throw that shit away on the outside, and pick it up when he leaves.
Right.
What he didn't anticipate was Sydney calling the fucking cops.
Right, that quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she used like a computer
Yeah.
to like computer dial 911.
Yeah, because she couldn't call them. So she couldn't call them, but then she called she gets 911, and they're on their way, and Billy pops through the window. It's like, okay, it's safe. You're safe. It's all right.
Yeah, like, hey, I heard you. See, I came to visit and I heard you yelling. What's going on?
Yep, and the cell phone.
Yeah, she goes to hug him, and they're like talking, and then all of a sudden the cell phone drops from his pocket or whatever.
Yeah, the cell phone drops from his pocket, and he's like, Sydney, what's going on? And she's like, what? And then she sees that, and she starts to freak out.
She takes off. He's like, Sydney, what's wrong?
And then he's like, what's wrong? Sydney! Starts yelling at him, and then the cops come in, fucking arrest. She goes downstairs to open the door. Dewey's there with the fucking mask.
Yeah.
So everything points to fucking Billy.
Yeah.
Doing it. And Billy's in jail. They're doing that whole jail bit. And
because the sheriff just starts grilling Billy.
Yeah, she's like, "What you doing with a cell phone?" Which is the most nowadays would be the most redundant fucking thing.
Like, why would I not have a cell phone?
Exactly.
But yeah,
back then it was like only rich motherfuckers have cell phones. Like,
right.
what are you doing with it? So he never explained why he had the cell phone.
Exactly. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, never explained why he had the cell phone. He drops out. And he says, "Well," and then like they had him in holding. They still have him in holding.
Right.
They move on, and they're just like, they still have him
because
holding.
they're questioning him like, did you stop by Drew Barrymore? I forgot her name.
Yeah, did you stop by Casey's house too?
Yeah, like, and he's like, I ain't killed no one. It's like, shit.
At that point, I say, so at that point, I can believe him saying he hasn't killed anybody yet.
Yeah.
Because I can say that's Matthew Lillard.
Right.
Because there's still some truth to what he's saying. He's like, I didn't kill anyone. It was like,
so, yeah, he's like, look up the phone records. He's like, well, you're going to stay here until those records come back.
Yep. And he's like, you can't do that because he's got his dad with him and everything. Or,
that was his dad, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was his dad.
Okay, yeah. So Sydney basically goes, like, back to Tatum's.
Yeah.
Well, before that, she punches the fuck out of...
Yeah, at Gail.
Because Gail runs up on her, yeah.
They have a history. Since Gail covered the trial of Cotton Weary, who allegedly killed Sydney's mom.
Right.
Sydney believes Cotton did it. Gail, who's done all her research, says that Cotton's innocent. Someone else did it. And she took that and wrote a whole tell-all book about it.
Right.
So
she's pissed. She's like, you basically called my mom a slut. And like,
well, the shoe fits.
Right.
I mean, if a condom fits, but then again, she probably wasn't using those. Ayo. But she's like, hey, I was like, how's the book selling? Like, oh, it's good. It's like, oh, I'll read it someday. So I'll send you a copy. And she fucking socks the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Which today would be funny as hell. Because if you look at it back then, she smacks the shit. It was like I was telling you earlier, Jose, it's like where we started, how it's going.
Right, exactly.
Because fast forward, those motherfuckers are like, I ain't going to say inseparable, but they keep in contact.
Yeah.
They keep in contact. They're like, hey, yeah. But because they've been through a lot of shit together.
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, like so she slugs it out, and then like the sheriff is asking like, yo, He's like, do you think he did it? He's like, well, 20 years ago, I'd be like, no, he didn't do that. But now, I don't know what these kids are into.
Right, exactly.
Right? And it's but Stu, it's clues if you pay attention. Like I said, Stu definitely was at that fucking house as Ghostface trying to kill Sid. Didn't kill Sid, and the fact that he told the cops like I hadn't killed anyone, that further leads me to believe that he obviously did not kill Casey, and
Right.
but he didn't. Billy didn't start doing his end of the killing. Billy didn't start doing his share of killings until much much later. Because I at least said Billy is responsible for
the
principal's deaths.
Yeah.
He's responsible for Dewey's sister.
Tatum. Yeah.
Tatum. He's responsible for Tatum.
That's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah, because Stu killed Casey and Steve. I think they both had 2 bodies apiece. Because no one else died. There was a failed attempt at.
Well, Stu definitely kills the camera guy.
Yeah. Was it Stu? Yeah, it was Stu. Yeah, Stu kills the camera guy.
Yeah.
Stu kills the camera guy.
I think.
No, Stu kills. Yeah, Stu kills.
No, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. So basically, fast forward. Well, not fast forward, but next scene, they're having a sleepover, I guess. Or you know, and then Sydney gets a call from Ghostface again.
Yep.
Talk about, damn, that sucks. Your boyfriend's in jail for something he didn't do. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha. Yeah, it's not him. You dumb bitch.
Yeah. So basically, you know, they set Billy free after that. She goes to jail. She goes back to school the next day, confronts Gail. And Gail, what are they talking about? Basically, like, do you really think Cotton is innocent?
She's asking Gail off the record, hey, that shit you said about my mom, that's not true. She's like, well, yeah, it is. He's like, you've seen Cotton. He's like, yeah. Because Sid thinks it's Cotton just got out of jail at one point trying to kill her, you know?
Yeah.
But he's like, you've seen Cotton. It's like, yeah, he sticks to his fucking story. It's not him. You put an innocent man away. It wasn't him. She's like, well, I saw him. Just because you saw him doesn't mean it was him.
Like, no, you saw someone with his jacket. That's what she said.
He's like, you saw someone with his jacket. He had, like, just because he had the jacket doesn't mean it was up there. Yes, he had sex with your mom. But he's like, no, he raped her. He's like, no, your mom had sex with him.
Yeah. Plain and simple.
Plain and fucking simple. I am sorry.
Which is weird because later on in the movie, Tatum's like, yeah, Sydney, your mom kind of got around.
Yeah. Tatum fucking said
like,
the shit.
Because you think that's your best friend. It's like, look, I got to tell you, man, your mom is just like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, your mom had them ankles in the air, bro. I'm sorry. That's like she was talking about yoga. That's what she was bending, my guy. That's
yeah,
what's
exactly.
Like, hey,
it's like
you don't want to hear that
because
shit.
like you get a scene where she's in the restroom
and
she hears like some cheerleaders talking shit.
Yeah,
and she's like, because they were like, I bet you Sydney's a killer because she's fucking strung out.
Yeah,
all the shit that happened.
All the shit that happened, and then she's just trying to get it back. She can't take it no more. She's
like,
snapped.
but her mom died, dude. She's like, well, her mom was a slut. She probably deserved it. Yeah.
Yeah, her mom was a slut. She fucking got caught. It was kind of like that, and it was kind of crazy. And theoretically, she had every minute. She had every possibility to fucking snap, right?
Yeah.
But she didn't. Like Sydney did not. She just trucked on, and she tried to believe. She just didn't want to believe anything. That her mom was a saint. It's like, bro, that's not how that works.
Right, exactly.
That is not how that works at all. And typically, you would want to believe stuff like that.
Oh,
right?
Of course, you're not gonna believe it. Like, no, mom's a big thought. No.
You don't want to fucking like. It's more comparable of like, and especially shit like that. If you said a dad was doing that, that's more. I hate to say it, socially acceptable.
Exactly. Yeah. No, my dad gets around, bro.
Yeah, my dad was.
But you're never gonna admit, no, my mom. That's how she is.
Yeah,
unless you don't give a shit. Unless you don't like your mom.
Unless you and your mom are not cool.
Yeah, then of course you're gonna be like, well, if you're cool with your mom, you're not gonna be like,
my mom's a saint.
Yeah, my mom would never.
Dorothy Mantooth is a saint. Saint.
Oh shit. But basically you're introduced to Henry Winkler, the fucking principal.
Yep.
After the cheerleaders were talking shit about Sydney, Ghostface is somehow randomly in the restroom.
In the fucking bathroom.
Which is at that point that's Billy.
It has to be Billy.
Yeah, because they met Billy.
Yeah,
when she ran into Billy in the hallway, and Billy was like, "Damn, Sydney, what the hell?" She's like, "I'm sorry, but you gotta look at it from my point of view."
Yeah.
It's like he's like, "Okay, I'm
like-
sorry," but then he talks about like, "Damn, bitch, I'm horny, and you ain't giving me none." Basically, pretty much summing up what they're talking about.
But you won't even touch me.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? And it's just like
I want that Gawk Gawk 3000 girl.
exactly.
And you just ain't
You out here big wilding.
right?
And but like that's also another reason why I was thinking Billy was unhinged, bro. If you that horny, you can go cheat, bro. Like I'm just be real,
Right?
Like come on, man. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man. It ain't like somebody's not gonna want to be like, yo, what's up? You can literally go cheat.
Exactly.
It's like I don't want to cheat on my girl. Like, yeah, but you're trying to kill this bitch too. So if you really fucking about that
Right,
life,
exactly.
you would go get some meat. You go get your meat touched by somebody else.
Exactly.
Somebody's probably willing to do that.
Yeah.
No issues.
Hilarious. Also, random fact: Henry Winkler went uncredited in this movie
Really?
because he didn't want to take
Shine?
from like these newer actors.
Yeah, okay.
Because Henry Winkler's a nice man. God damn it!
He really is.
I present to you Henry Winkler, covered in bees.
No, Henry, I'm sorry.
It's like I gotta do some evil to go to hell again. Like cover Winkler in bees again.
Like,
You can do it.
you can do it.
And we was like, fam. He's
Like-
I'm
like,
sorry,
sorry,
Henry.
Henry.
I'm sorry, Fonzie.
I'm sorry. God, that movie's awful. But
That's awful. But that's probably like the worst Adam Sandler movie I love.
yeah, you know what? That's fair.
I think. Maybe because
fair.
it's middle
Yeah,
as fuck.
yeah.
I think that's why.
Popeye's chicken is a shiznit.
Hey. Oh shit, we gotta do that movie.
Oh my god,
fuck.
I fucking figured.
Okay, but anyway,
But yeah, so she gets attacked by Ghostface in the bathroom. We obviously think it's fucking Billy. Like we'll both say that's fucking
exactly.
Billy.
Which, by the way, there's a deleted scene for some reason,
Mm-hmm.
which would have made more sense if they kept. She runs to Henry Winkler, the principal,
Mm-hmm.
and tells him what happened, and that's why Henry Winkler announces, "Hey, school's canceled."
Yeah, that
Blah
makes
blah blah.
that makes way more fucking sense.
Yeah. Yeah, like right here. We're watching the
Yeah.
scene right now, actually. She runs out the restroom, and it just shows her go down some stairs. But,
And then it cuts.
to like a news report.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, she was supposed to run to the damn principal's office and talk to Henry, who just expelled some kids for running around
Yeah, in them fucking
the
masks.
ghost face masks.
And they were like, it's not unfair. It's like, it's unfair. Like, bro, you were literally fucking running around with motherfuckers who just got killed
Murdered your fellow students.
with this
Yeah.
shit. Like, being expelled is the least of your problems.
Like, you're lucky you're not arrested.
yes.
Because police don't know who the fuck's doing it.
Hell nah.
You lucky they... Yeah.
Man, it's oof. But yeah, and then pretty much we get this little fun scene. Obviously, well, there is something we're doing a news report, and like Gail is talking to Dewey. They're kind of getting that little flirt thing on, but it's kind of like this Gail.
She's
really,
using it for her advantage
yeah.
in a way. Yeah.
She's trying to get, she's just trying to use. She's using that motherfucker to get some shit, but it kind of grows into something else later down
yeah,
the road.
it does. Yeah.
Which is kind of funny because I believe they were not married at this time,
I don't think so either.
but they were dating.
Were they dating at this point?
I believe they were dating. They weren't married yet.
Okay. Yeah, because she wasn't Courtney Cox Arquette yet.
Nah, no, not yet.
He hadn't won the WCW title either.
No, not yet.
But fucking what else? Oh, also a random fact: she almost didn't get this role
Really?
because she's obviously doing Friends at the time.
Yeah.
And on Friends, she's a nice sweetheart,
Yeah.
and that's why she wanted this role. She's like,
She
no,
wanted
I
to be
gotta,
I could be a
gotta
bitch.
I gotta prove to the world I can be a bitch. You know, I
Yes.
can be this is a terrible character.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, Gail has grown on me over the years.
Yeah.
Like, just because the first movie, you just kind of see how what bitch she is. But then, like, the second movie, she's like, I mean, she got through that. She's not much of an asshole, but she needs to get her shit. She will get her shit.
Yeah.
Like, but the way she did her old boy old boy is a cameraman in the second movie. Oh, shit. He's like, no. Motherfuckers is dying. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers who hang with you, they die. I'm out.
Yep.
But you know, but then we get but then obviously the kids are talking about, all right, we're gonna do this, and this is how I know that it wasn't Stu, because Stu's out here like, yo, party at my place, and he's all talking to everyone and shit, kind of doing that, and he's like, he's got, he's with Sydney at this time.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, just a close couple of my friends, unless Tatum wants to tell the whole world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then And then you cut back to we see the principal kind of fucking around with the mask and everything. Ghostface comes out and fucking stabs him and then kills the principal.
We'll introduce to Freddy, the janitor.
Yeah, that's the fun scene I forgot.
Yeah.
Thank you. Fuck, I'm jumping.
Because he's hearing noises. He's like, what the fuck was that? And he looks out and he's like, hey. And then the janitor looks at him like,
What's up?
yeah. He's like, oh, hey, Fred.
He's like, oh, he's like, not you, Fred.
Yeah. And it's the janitor wearing a Freddy Krueger
It's a
sweater.
Wes Craven looking janitor,
Yeah.
but with long hair, a fucking hat, and a fucking red and green sweater.
Yeah.
Mopping the floor, and his name was Fred. Fun times.
Fun times. It's like, hey, Wes Craven, I see what you did there.
I see what you did, man. But yeah, then again, and we come in here and like Henry gets fucking murked.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
that's-
comes out the damn closet or something on his
Yeah,
ass.
something comes out and he gets fucked up.
Oh, by the way, when he looked in the closet originally, there's a black leather jacket in there.
Ah!
Homage to him being the Fonz.
Nice. Big nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like freaking out. Like he'll walk in and like he didn't do it and he gets murked. It's kind of one of those things that I wish he kind of got like more of a fucking big death. But then again, I understand. He's like, dude, I'm not trying to take from these kids.
Right.
Like, fuck that. And remember when I said Drew Barrymore was the biggest name? And I was like, no, Henry Winkler
Right.
at the time was the bigger name.
Yo, and that's the original Freddy sweater too, because
Yep.
he doesn't have the green on the
Nope.
arms.
Nope.
That's pretty fucking dope. But no, Henry Winkler's a class fucking act.
Yes, he is. They covered him in bees.
We're back again to that. Oh shit.
Like they covered him in bees. Oh no. But
I'm like, oh, not the Fonz.
they all right, what part is after this? Is this the part where there's
Well,
a
after
leather
this,
jacket?
they go to the store.
Yeah, the movie store.
And like Ghostface is just randomly stalking Sydney throughout town.
Yes, just walking around. Is it now at that point? It's like, is that Billy or Stu? And it's kind of probably like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that we couldn't tell you.
That I didn't know.
Maybe Billy, because he just killed Henry Winkler.
Yeah,
So maybe he's just walking around that motherfucker like.
it probably is Billy.
Yeah.
It probably is Billy. Now that I think about it, it's probably Billy.
Yeah, and then-
because
yeah.
once we get that, they're at the store and they're talking about like Sydney's talking to Tatum about like, hey, I think I'm gonna give him some.
Yeah, it's just I shut down when he touches me because I can't think of.
I can't think of that, and it's like I don't blame you, but I mean, he could literally go out and go fuck somebody else.
And he hasn't, girl.
Yeah, so that motherfucker weirdo.
Well,
I'm not
we
advocating.
missed the part where she's talking to Tatum about her mom.
Yeah, we
Like,
covered
do you
that.
think that shit was? Yeah, we already covered that, but that's the part.
Yeah.
Also, before that, Dewey is talking to the sheriff.
Uh huh.
The sheriff's like, "Yo, we found where them phone calls were coming from. It's
Yeah.
coming from Sydney's dad's phone."
He said, "You think it could be copied?"
We're like, "We don't know."
We don't know. That could be a possibility.
He's like, "But do you know what tomorrow is?" Like, no, it's a 1-year anniversary
Yep.
of his wife's murder. And like, oh shit.
Shit. Yeah.
So, something we kind of forgot to say.
Yeah.
He never checked into that hotel he was
No.
supposed to go to.
Because he was supposed to go there. The cop said he was supposed to check in the hotel.
Because after Sydney got attacked, she was like, "Yo, call my dad. Let him know what happened."
And he never did.
You're like, "Yo, they said he never checked into this hotel."
See, and I wish he popped up dead, but like obviously he didn't. But
Right.
we know why. But like, it's kind of like that shit was mysterious. This movie was doing enough to where hey it was like that. But even then, you kind of look at her dad, and he's kind of big, and like there's only like okay. But anyway, that's when we get. Like they're in the video store.
Yes.
And this is probably one of my favorite fucking scenes in the movie. Randy, Jamie Kennedy's character, plays in a video he's working in a video store, and Stu pops up as Matthew Lillard pops up fucking with him, and they're talking about who could the killer be and what's the motive and
Yeah.
everything. He's like, dude, everybody has a motive,
Yeah, like everyone has a motive. Yeah, something like that.
like something like
Although
that.
shout out to the kid who was like, "What's that werewolf movie with E.T.'s mom?"
Yep.
The Howling, baby.
Oh,
Woo!
fucking howling.
Cinema villain, spooky time staple.
Yes, sir.
But no, after that, Matthew Lillard like, "Yeah, man, who do you think the killer is?" It's probably Billy. He straight up says it's probably Billy.
It's probably Billy.
And Stu's like, "What? No, why would it be Billy? Come on." He's like,
why would he kill his
girl?
girlfriend?
He's like, "Why wouldn't he kill his girlfriend? Probably not giving him any."
Yeah.
He's just calling this shit. Like,
Calling it just like, yo, I've read the script.
Yeah.
Like it's Billy, and probably you, but mostly Billy.
right.
And then like, he's like little fucking toady, and he's calling him that, and he's like, yo, and he's sitting there going like, Like, he's like, why did you do that? And then, yeah, he's like, everybody's got motives. And then the person behind him.
Yeah, there's just some random customer like, yo, do you hear this motherfucker
like,
talking?
dude's like, she kind of like, she's reading something. She kind of like looks up. She's like, huh? Like, she's out of focus, but she looks. She's like,
still
huh?
see her. Yeah, she's like, yo, fuck.
She looks
this
around.
guy.
She's like looking around, like, do y'all not hear this motherfucker?
Okay, I'm getting away from this dude.
It's like hey man. It's kind of like if you wonder if she was an actual extra.
Right.
You wonder if she's an actual extra.
Yeah, no, it had to be.
And fucking just was like, wait, what? Oh nah, fuck this.
No, I'm out. Deuce.
This ain't worth it. This ain't worth my little $100. I'm out of here.
Right, but yeah, and then
and then they talk about it, and like he's like, yo, he's like, maybe if it's Billy and maybe something Bailey's arrested, maybe I got a chance with Sid.
And Matthew Lillard's like,
and laughs with his long tongue.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Like, no. And then like I get my favorite fucking line. They're just talking about it. It's like I get my favorite fucking line. Like, everybody's a suspect.
Yeah. Everyone just stops and looks.
Everybody stops, and then Billy just pops up.
He's like, oh yeah, guy? Yeah.
Giving him the creepy fuck, like at this point in the movie, there's no fucking way you don't know it's not Billy.
Yeah.
Like, cause this little scene right here just shows how fucking crazy Billy is.
Right.
And just like this motherfucker just pops up at any time. This is like, yo, you just pop up when you're not wanted.
Exactly.
Like you know that, right? Or you pop up when you least expect it.
Yeah, and he's like, oh yeah, how do I know that? How do we know you're not the killer, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, it's true, I could be the killer. He's like, what would be your motive? He's like, it's the millennium. Motives are...
He's like, motives are like, oh shit, yeah, he did say
inconsequential
that.
or something
inconsequential.
like
Yeah, he's like, millennium.
He's like, I like that.
I like that.
And, you know, he just, yeah, he like squeezes his nose, pats his head, just walks off.
Yeah.
He turns to Stu, he's like, you're telling me that's not the killer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's like, you telling me that's not the killer right there.
Exactly. So it's like, yeah.
You ain't got to lie,
yeah,
bro.
So yeah, but after that, you just see everything closing down because the town went on curfew.
Yeah, they got to be in by like 9 p.m.
Yeah, it was something like 8 or 9.
And no, it was 9 p.m. And like, what's crazy to me, they're closing early for curfew, and I'm like, dog, that shit don't look like it's like not even 5 o'clock.
Right.
Like, damn, y'all closing mad early. It's like, y'all could have been in that bitch for like 3 more hours.
Just a small town.
Exactly.
Y'all ain't closing down at 5 o'clock.
Y'all ain't got the money for that. But
that's true. Ghostface ain't about to put me out of business.
Anyway.
Goddamn. But no,
don't stop.
Yeah, so
shopping.
Goddamn. Oh no.
Buy some pumpkin season.
The Lord of Halloween. You just reminded me of this shit. Get the fuck out. Oh shit. But no, after that, it's we talked about it earlier, it's their shopping scene.
Yeah.
So after that we get to the party. Everyone's chilling, having a good time. All of a sudden Gail shows up at the party
because
with
Dewey fucking invites her.
Yeah. And then, Tatum's like, what the fuck's she doing here, Dewey? She's with me.
She's with me. He's like, I'm about to give me some coochie. He's like,
and Tatum's like, no, you're really not.
You're not. Shut your square ass up.
Although this is what we were talking about earlier. They're in the store.
And he's like right there.
And Ghostface is like right, like the other aisle over.
Like, how do people not see this?
Yes, that's what I told Shaggy. Like, is no one else in the store?
Like, I know it's a small town, but that just means instead of like 5,000 of y'all, there's like 500 of y'all.
And that is a small ass grocery store. How is there not a cashier like, oh, there's a guy in a costume
who just walked in with a costume?
Officers? I'm not saying it's the killer, but there's someone dressed up as the killer in my store right now.
Who's playing, if the person would have said, yo, he's playing some rapidy raps, motherfucker would have pulled them over. Woo!
Yeah.
Yep, just like, hold on. Nah, but yeah, it's just, and then it's obviously we were talking about it, and now we're at the party. When we're at the party, that's when like they're playing scary movies and shit, and then obviously Tatum's got him with everything.
After that, because Gail comes in and she leaves like a hidden camera thing.
Yeah, like right on
the TV,
like right above the TV, and they walk out and they go to like check the perimeter. And
then the dude in the camera is like, oh, I got a 30-second delay.
Yeah.
And Gail's like, that's fine, just record it anyway.
It was recorded. And Tatum goes out for beers downstairs. Yes, she goes down there for beers and stuff for the party. come to fucking find out, and then Dewey, while we're doing this, Dewey finds out like, hey, there's a car parked on the other end of the road. We're gonna go check that out.
Would you like to come?
And she's like, yeah. And
Sure.
She was talking to, and as he was asking Gail, so they leave. They come and get the beer. Like they come and get like so. Tatum's character is out there getting the beers, and Ghostface is in the garage with her, and she's like thinking it's Randy, kind of fucking around with her. She's like, "Oh, Mr. Ghostface, please, I just want to be in." I was like, "I would like to be in the sequel." I always thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Because I was like, "Oh no, that's not happening," and then proceeds to get proceeds to get beat, and then like Stu. I would say Stu. It's not Stu, because Stu's like inside catering. To
Is
people.
Is it confirmed? Okay, let's watch, Rick. Is it confirmed he's inside? Because part of me wants to believe he would want to kill his girlfriend.
Yeah, but like,
So I don't know.
think about it though. Like he would have to be inside,
Because all he would have to say is, I got to take a shit, bro.
dude. Not
It's
just
my
that,
restroom. Fuck y'all, I'm going upstairs.
bro. But
And
at the
then-
same
yeah,
time,
okay.
you go up there. You got someone at the time probably follow you. Billy's not at the house yet,
That is true, so.
so Billy can get into the garage.
Yeah, it is probably Billy that fucking
Yeah.
murks her.
Yeah, because like Billy gets into the garage because he's fucking around with the garage opener and everything, and then like, she's starting to like, and then obviously has like, please don't kill me, Mr. Please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in a sequel. And he grabs her arm and cuts her arm with the knife just slowly. And that's also that's not no Stu shit. That's some Billy, I'm a fucking crazy person
Yeah.
type of shit.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
And she fucking, she
So I know
throws
don't be mad if there's a website that literally tells you, oh, this is when who was who.
like there. I think there's some YouTube videos out on
Is
like
there? Oh, okay.
who was the killer in certain parts.
I'll probably watch that to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's
But,
kind of what I'm probably do tonight. She's throwing like beer bottles at him, like fighting him off, and then she throws enough at him, and she tries to run out of the garage, but she can't get. But the garage is closed, so she tries to run through the fucking cat, the cat door.
Yeah, because earlier we saw a cat use it
Yeah.
to take off.
And they ran, as the cat ran out of the fucking garage, terrified. So somebody was in there.
Right.
So
See, so Stu leaves.
Stu leaves, but Billy's not there yet.
Okay, never mind. He comes back. Fuck.
Yeah, that's when he fucking realizes Gail Weathers
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
at the party. Like I'm telling you, it's definitely Billy, because the way it happens. Like think about it, the way it happens when Tatum fucking tries to get to the cat joint and he fucking just has the shit pre up. First off, that garage door has to be fucking strong.
Right, no.
For that to pick up quite possibly like 140-pound person
Right.
through that and then crush her fucking skull.
Yeah, that is like one strong
That's got to be one strong ass
industrial strength ass garage
Exactly.
shit.
Like, bro, we were in the suburbs. You were not at Fort Hood. Cut that shit out.
Right.
Right? So anyway, he fucking comes up. So anyway, Ghostface fucking kills him, and then right as that happens, you see fucking Billy comes up by the door.
Yeah, like, hey.
Like he's like sup. Like, dude, you just got here?
He's like, yo, can we talk? And Stu's like, yeah, y'all can go upstairs to my parents'
From my
room.
parents'
Y'all can talk all y'all
Yeah,
want.
you can talk all right.
And Stu's
like-
just like subtlety, Stu.
It's like subtleties, my man. You should probably look into that.
But then Sydney's like, no, I do need to talk to you.
Yeah, and they go upstairs and they pretty much talk about certain situations. But all this really is like they're taking a trip to Pound Town.
I was just about, oh, damn, you said it just like I was going to say 2 Pound Town. Nice.
That's like,
Hell yeah,
hey,
bro.
Fist that, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Fucking like trip to one way ticket to Pound Town.
Although, like I said, this was Scary Movie starts to take over too. And I just remember
yeah.
Push.
Yeah.
You're like,
And then getting cut. Yeah, no.
Oh,
like
shit.
nothing really else happens. That's when they find out that the principal has been murdered and his body is hung
Well,
up.
no, we get the rules of a Scary Movie.
Oh yeah,
Because they're watching
fucking
Halloween.
rules. Yeah, they're watching Scary Movie and
They're watching
they're watching Scary Movie. They're watching fucking Halloween.
Yeah, the OG Halloween. And yeah, he's all like, no, because they talk about when do we see Jamie Lee's tits, and they're like, oh, you don't. She always played the virgin earlier in her career.
Yep.
And that's why she never dies. That's part of the rules. And Stu's like, what rules are you talking about, dog?
Yep.
He's like, oh, you don't know the rules. So he literally pauses the movie, goes up to the TV. He's like, there are certain rules you must follow in order to survive.
First off, you can't have sex.
Everyone's like, boo! Throwing popcorn in his ass.
Yeah. It's like, what?
Hey.
I just saying the rules. And then, like, second rule.
No drugs, no alcohol.
Boo!
Bigger boo. Like, boo. That's what me and Shaggy was talking
It's
about.
like, dude, like, boo!
Everyone looks at them. Who the fuck are those guys?
Hey, bro, like, don't mind us.
Yeah, nah, we just chilling.
We're just chilling, man. We ain't, shh.
Nah.
Why you ask questions?
Exactly.
Why you ask questions? What's that black guy doing here? He's like, he's the killer. Wait, the fuck I look like killing y'all with a knife?
Yeah.
Bitch, I can just shoot y'all.
I'm like, Shag, you're that's even more stereotypical, Shag.
Exactly. Hey, bro, like, I'm just like, if y'all gonna be stereotypical, I can just shoot all you motherfuckers. But anyway.
You start getting high and freestyling and just...
It's like getting shut up.
I'm sorry.
This is what I'm trying not to do.
Not to start talking about scary movies?
Yes.
No, but then he's like, in the third and final rule, you must never say, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Because you never come back. You
never
die.
come back. You die.
And that's when Stu gets up. He's like, well, I'll be right back. He's like, I'm going to go get more beer. I'll be right back.
Like just sitting there fucking with him and shit.
And then, Sydney and
Yeah, I'm
go
looking
to Pound Town.
They're going to Pound Town. Dude, before I do anything, there should be no fucking way that shit shouldn't have given out halfway in.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't have went up to begin with.
Nah, it shouldn't have. It should have just it would have stopped. But anyway.
Like I said, these aren't fucking 18-wheeler
like fucking garage doors.
Yeah.
But everybody's fucking leaving because they heard that the principal
got killed. And they hung him.
They hung him up on the fucking goalpost.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, y'all could have covered Henry Winkler and bees instead.
God damn it.
But Billy comes in and they go through there and then after they wrap up and some shit, I think Billy says something to Sid and Sid's like, wait, what? And then Stu, that's when we know it's Stu, busts into the room as Ghostface, stabs Billy. He reaches out to Sid. It probably an iconic moment because the guy you thought that was doing the murders gets fucking killed.
Yeah.
And he fucking just drops to the ground. And she just starts running to get away from him. She gets away because she goes out the window and fucking falls straight on the ground. It's falls straight on the fucking, just on the back of a fucking boat.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is that even placed? But all right, man. Falls on the boat, and she goes for help. She goes to the mail truck, and then she gets to the mail truck, and bam, she's buddy, the news van. I said mail truck.
Hold on, I'm in there chilling on break.
Yeah, It's hey, dude, what is that? Sidney just goes, hey. He looks oh shit, I'm in the wrong movie.
My bad, I gotta go.
Nah, fuck that. Cut that bitch on before Stu gets you.
Right? Nah, but I've seen too many scary movies.
Motherfucker, I seen that shit. I don't make it. Let me get the fuck out of here.
I know if I get out this truck, Leatherface is gonna be right down the block with the chainsaw. And I'll be like, nope.
Nah, bro. My whole arm gone. Nah, baby, we out of here.
I'm good.
So fucking so they get to I'm about to say mail truck again. They get to the video truck. They get to the news van.
Video truck, news van.
And he's looking at the tape. He's like, shit.
Because Randy's just drunk. Randy's more high than drunk, in my opinion, but I think he's supposed to be drunk.
Yeah.
And he's yelling at Jamie Lee Curtis from Halloween, oh, Michael Myers behind you, turn around.
Yep, and just Stu's
as she's saying
there.
this, but here's the thing. Here's some trivia. That's Billy in the costume. That's
okay.
Because apparently he never got to wear it. It was always a stunt guy, and he was like, "No, let me wear it once,
please."
And that was the scene. He got to dress up as Ghostface.
He's just like, yeah.
So it was Skeet. There you go. It's all good old Skeet.
He's raises up. He's then he hears the door. He's like,
no, he hears Sydney screaming outside. And he's like, oh, I gotta
just
back up slowly.
He's like,
and as they're looking at that. Then that scene comes on in the news van.
Yeah.
And the news reporter, the cameraman is like, shit, kid, turn around. It's they're mirroring what Jamie was doing. or Randy. And so he's like, oh, I gotta warn him. And he opens the door, realizes the front door is open. He's like, oh shit, it's on a delay. He's like, I forgot it's on the delay.
Wait,
sure
and
enough, Ghostface comes, shanks the poor guy. No, slits his fucking throat.
Slits his fucking throat. Like, cuts that bitch, and he fucking just dies.
Yeah.
And, like, Sydney's, like, terrified, running, runs back to the house. And, like, Gail, I think, because Dewey gets stabbed, too, at this same point, right? As this Randy Gail runs into Randy. She punches Randy.
Yeah.
She punches Randy, knocks his ass out. Poor Randy. She gets to the news van and sees like the pool of blood. She gets into the van. She tries to drive off, and then her fucking camera guy is like slides down the fucking window. She's like, all right. She's trying to like get your fat ass off my fucking windshield.
Yeah. And
she fucking peels out, and then but she drives and she crashes. Like she crashes, and then we're coming back inside. Sydney.
Then Dewey gets stabbed. Right? Yeah.
Yes. Dewey gets stabbed, and then like Sydney. I think does she grab the gun, or?
Yeah, she grabs the gun.
She grabs
Dewey's gun.
She grabs Dewey's gun and tries to go back in.
And that's when like Stu and Randy both pop up.
And Randy's pop up. She's like, hey. He's like, hey. It's like, you gotta let me in. It's like, whoa, don't shoot. You gotta let me in. And she fucking closes them both in.
Yeah, because if you notice, Randy isn't saying anything, just like, Sydney, what's going on?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And then Stu's coming up like, no, this motherfucker's a killer. Blah, 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 blah,
yep.
blah.
This motherfucker's a killer. I seen him. I was like, wait,
Randy's like, what the fuck is he talking about? He is lying.
Like, what are you doing? He's like, what are you doing? I don't get it. And then fucking...
She's like, fuck both of y'all. And just
closes the door and shit like that. And just like...
And that's when Billy comes down.
Yeah.
All like, like acting like he's half dead.
Yeah, Billy's like, fuck. Oh, no, I'm dying.
And she's like, what happened? They're both outside. I think they're both the killer. Or Randy's the killer or someone.
Yeah. And Randy sneaks in.
Yeah, because he gives, like, give me the gun, Sidney. He gives him the gun, and he lets Randy in.
Yeah, lets Randy in. He's like, oh, thank God, man, there's a killer out there. He's like, everything's going crazy.
He's like, Stu's gone mad or something like that.
Stu's gone mad. He's like, we all go a little
mad.
We all get a little mad sometimes. And he fucking shoots that motherfucker.
It's funny because Randy's like, oh, shit.
He just shoots that motherfucker in the shoulder, thinking he's dead. He's like, he quotes that Psycho.
He's like, Anthony Perkins, Psycho.
And he's like, oh, no. And then that's kind of what we get.
And he's like corn syrup.
Like corn syrup. Which, again, I made a point to Jose. When he was getting stabbed, that corn syrup hit her in the face. So, corn syrup has this distinct smell. Mm-hmm. And Jose was telling me that, well, Shag, they just got finished having unpremarital sex. Or premarital sex. And
unplanned
premarital sex. And there's that stank in the air. So...
yeah, I'm just saying, Shag. Maybe that's what. And plus, she's in shock. I guess.
Shock was that. And then I'm mad you said shock, but the only thing I took away from that was the premarital sex.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, that stank is.
It smells like booty in that room, bro. Let me just tell you that.
Like booty and vagina, right. All through the waft in the air.
Oh no. Oh shit!
It just wafts.
Oh no!
Oh no! Like that's why she can't smell it.
Oh,
hey man!
Shit.
And this is a teenager, so obviously you know what fucking blood smells like. But then again, blood and mint. Well, no, it's the same shit. You know what blood smells like? That don't smell like no fucking blood.
Yeah, no, exactly.
But that's when we we walk to our climax.
Yeah, because fucking Stu walks in, and then she's like, Stu, it's Billy the whole time. He's a killer. And that's when he pulls out the voice changer.
Surprise, Sydney.
And that's when, surprise, it's both of them. They're both the killer.
They're both the killer. And they kind of go on their whole rhetoric. It's like, well, what's your motive? It's like, well, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I can sit here and fucking try to quote that whole scene. But, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And I don't want Scary Movie again.
The only thing that made me laugh is like, did Hannibal Lecter have a motive for eating people? Shag's like, well, yes,
he did. That was definitely well documented in the books.
Yeah.
Like, hold on. Like, that was way documented. It's like, he's like, yo, that,
But then he's like, how about, fast forwarding, well, not even fast forwarding, but he's like getting to the point. I guess he's like, how about this for a motive? You're a slut of a mother, banged my dad, which caused my mom to leave,
Yep.
and she just left me.
Just left me all alone.
With dumbass dad.
Yep.
Like, how's that for a fucking motive, huh?
And she was like, oh, it's like, yeah. So and that's why we fucking killed her. And blamed it all on Cotton.
Yeah.
And that's when Sid was like, that was the point that you saw Sid just snap. She's like, yeah, I can't deal with this bullshit no more.
Yeah.
She's like, you know what? Fine. Fuck it. This shit. Evil dies tonight.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, no.
But, yeah. And
Speaking of Wolf. God damn it, Shaq.
Wolf.
But no,
Hell yeah, Clerks. But,
hey, man.
but,
Mirror Max classic.
yes. Fucking,
But what were we talking about? No, because he's like, wait, there's
Yeah.
well, wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more.
God damn it. And then he pulls out, Stu goes and grabs Sydney's dad.
Yeah.
He's like, so check this out. Sydney's dad, on the eve of, so close to a year of his wife's death. Just
Actually,
snaps.
it's actually
At that
he
point,
snaps.
it is.
He's like, because now it's midnight,
Yeah.
and it's now the death of your. It's now the anniversary, the 1 year anniversary of your mom's death.
Yeah.
And it's
So
like,
Stu's talking
"Congrats,
about,
Sid.
like,
You made it.
it's like, this man just snaps, goes on a killing spree, leaves both me and Billy for dead,
Yep, left
and
for
then
dead.
kills his own daughter,
Kills his
and
own-
shoots himself in the head.
Yep,
And they plant the cell phone in his pocket,
and the
voice changer.
Yep.
and then, that's basically it.
Yeah, and then while they're doing that, Stu goes back. He's like, hey, like Billy tells Stu to get the gun. Stu's like, we got a problem here. I don't know what a gun is. He's like, well, you know what a fucking gun is. And then they look,
Gail pops up.
and Gail pops up. He's like, yo,
Surprise, motherfucker.
yeah, she's got the gun. And she's like, why the fuck would you? And then Stu's like shit. And then Billy's like, why the fuck would you? He's like, I thought you said he was dead. She looked dead, man.
Yeah,
She still looks
yeah.
dead. And she goes to, it's like, Gail says her shit, tries to go to shoot. Guns on safety. Stupid.
Yeah, because he's like, I know something you don't know. And that's when she goes to shoot him.
Yep.
And she just gets Spartan kicks.
She's like, actually punched the shit out of her. She's like,
Oh, okay.
Wapow! He's like, yeah. She's like, you can't shoot a gun when it's on safety.
Yeah.
2
points. God damn it.
2 for your mistake, stupid.
Oh, shit. God damn it. That's great.
You can't shoot with your gun on safety, stupid.
2 points for your mistake. God damn it. But no, after that, they turn around and Sydney's gone. Her and her daddy.
dipped. Like,
And
gone.
they're just like, before that, they stabbed the fuck out of each other.
Yep.
Well, no.
Fucking Billy
Billy
stabs
stabs
the
Stu.
shit out of Stu.
And Stu's like, you mother. You can tell he's pissed. He's
Yeah.
like, you stupid mother. And he's like, okay, it's my turn. Just, don't go too deep. Stay low. Blah, blah, blah. Or stick to the side.
Yep.
Don't go too deep. He
Yep.
just, yeah. And he's like, you motherfucker. He's like, yeah, bitch, stab me.
You
How
stabbed
do you
me.
feel?
Like, how's that feel?
He's like, give me the knife.
give me the knife.
And he's like, what?
Give me the knife.
And then he proceeds to stab the fuck out of Stu, though.
Yep. Like, you stupid bitch.
Like, I half-ass expected him to turn on Stu right there.
I did too.
Yeah.
I did too. But I don't know.
Just be like, the story really only needs one survivor. I was expecting that. The
Yeah,
story
you
really
only
only needs one survivor.
survivor,
They do that in 2.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
they do that in part 2, really.
Yeah.
But no, but yeah, after that, Sydney pops up. Sydney calls him with the voice
Yep.
changer.
Sydney turns this shit on her. Turns the shit on them. She's like, "Yo."
He's like, I like to
Wanna
play a game. He's like, guess what I just did, or something like that. Like, call the cops, bitch.
Yeah. She's like, "Want to play a game? Guess how long it takes for the fucking cops to call on your ass?" And they're like, "Fuck." And he's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Yeah. How about that?" And he's like,
Stu's just freaking out.
Stu with this man almost has every fucking line in the movie. Fucking comes up, hello. It's like, Stu, what's your motive?
He's like, peer pressure.
Peer pressure, and I'm just like, God damn it, Stu.
Yeah.
He's like, did you really call the cops? Yes, asshole. She's like, oh, my mom and dad are gonna be so mad at me.
By the way, that was an improv line, and Wes Craven laughed his ass off so much he left it.
Yeah, that shit was the greatest shit ever. I'm gonna be so mad.
But yeah, so Billy is looking for fucking just Sydney.
Yep.
Then Sydney pops up with a fucking umbrella and stabs the fuck out of
the
this man.
umbrella and stabs the shit
On
out of
some
that
penguin
man.
shit and just,
He's like, and just stab this motherfucker right in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Like right in the upper shoulder, stabs him twice, and then she takes off she has the whole little fucking Scream get up on,
Yeah.
and then
I told Shag, what if we got the darkest ending? And while she's standing over him with the Scream outfit on, the cops show up and just blow her away.
yeah. So if Sidney Prescott was Sidney Jackson, that probably would happen.
Goddamn.
I hate to say that.
Daxel Prescott.
Technically, well, Dakota Prescott.
Young Dakota. When I'm serious, I'm like, Dakota, it's time to do something.
Yep.
But no. That's hilarious, though. But no, I told Shaq the darkest of endings.
Yeah, exactly. Just pop up and just be like, yo, just like, I was like, damn. Yeah, y'all ain't doing, y'all, like I said, if her name was Keisha Prescott, then yeah, that damn show could have happened.
Damn, you ain't lying.
Wes ain't about not doing no shit like that. But
Right.
but he never would do no shit like that,
Right.
really. But that's when we get that's when we get everybody else. Stu tries to
Yeah, Stu comes out of nowhere and just like kind of jumps on her.
yeah, try to jump on her and just like do that, and they kind of have their skirmish. She takes a vase, cracks it over this motherfucker's head,
and then proceeds to drop an old ass TV on her. on him.
tubed television.
For you youngsters out there, those motherfuckers are heavy as fuck.
Heavy as fuck. Like, I'm talking about them bitches. CT, like, them bitches are big. And
Yeah.
that couldn't have been nothing but like a 49-inch.
It definitely.
Like, maybe
I'm looking at it right now. That's probably about a good 25-inch.
25.
Yeah.
I say 30. I say
Yeah,
30.
somewhere around there.
Because that bitch was big.
Yeah, it was a big square bastards. I remember we had something like that. It was probably about 25, 30.
Yeah, but like 25, 30, and it was about to fucking.
But yeah, them sons of bitches were fucking heavy,
Dude,
dog.
yes, they were heavy in the front, light in the back.
Props to you if you owned a 2-story house and had to take that motherfucker upstairs, dog.
Whee!
Those are memories I do not miss.
Nope. I had one in my room that had it was a TV. It was a TV VCR fucking combo shit.
Oof, yeah.
Ooh, man, I hated life.
Yeah, man, them TVs
Oh.
were no joke.
No, sir.
But yeah, drops that motherfucker on his head. You just hear electricity. Stu is taken out.
Yes.
That's all we're gonna say because we don't know.
We
have our theories.
It was
Yeah.
left open, but if that motherfucker pops up in Scream 5, y'all know why.
Exactly. So after that, Billy gets back up and like takes Sydney down.
Yeah.
Starts to choke her. Sydney pokes his finger through the fucking.
Yeah, where he got fucking stabbed.
Yeah.
And he fucking screams and fucking cocks back to try to do that, and then fucking
To stab her with a knife, but then
gets shot.
Gail shoots him finally.
Fucking shoots that motherfucker in the shoulder, and he falls to the ground, and he's knocked out, and her and fucking Randy and Gail pop up, and he's
Yeah,
like,
because Randy pops up like and they're like And they're like, hey, you're not dead. He's like, yeah, I can't believe.
I was like,
That was prior to that.
yeah, because he was like,
That's after he killed Stu.
Mm-hmm.
Randy pops up and like, oh man, hey, I've never been so glad to be a virgin. Pop, punched in the face.
pop, this
Just-
motherfucker got his ass whooped.
yeah.
Like, pop
Then,
shit.
Yeah. Then Billy punches the fuck out that man in the face. But then Gail shoots him. Somehow Sidney gets the gun back though. I know that
Yeah.
because Randy's explained to him like, hey man, in every scary movie, just letting you know, there's one final jump scare.
Yeah.
Where the killer, when you
just
think the
comes up-
killer's dead, but he
he's
makes
really not.
one final.
One final little jump.
Yeah.
And fucking just like clockwork, Billy jumps up, blah, pa.
Right in the head. Like, not in my movie. It was
On
on
my movie, and then like fucking, that's pretty much
That's
it.
what I mentioned. Yeah, it's over. You see Gail reporting.
Reporting on what happened, and because she was a part of it. But
Yeah, you see
other than that,
who gets sent? Who's getting taken to the hospital?
Dewey.
That's right. Dewey's getting taken to the hospital.
Dewey.
And that's it. Yeah,
That's
that
the end
was
of-
Wes Craven's Scream. One of the most iconic horror movies in the 80s. No, 80s.
80s.
God, late
Wow.
90s. That brought horror back for the 90s. That's what I meant to say.
It brought
That's what I was
slasher
trying to say.
horrors. Brought slasher horrors back.
For better and for worse, like, because that guy, Kevin Williamson, we should talk about him for a quick second.
Yeah.
He was the shit for a minute. Like,
Yeah.
everything went through him.
Yeah.
The Scream series, The Faculty, I Know
Yep.
What You Did Last Summer,
Yep.
Halloween H2O,
Yep.
all type of shit. He finally directed Teaching Mrs. Tingle. don't know if you remember that.
I do. Wasn't that like it was?
There
Yeah,
was like some terrible teacher that they were just trying to get back at us. I can't
yeah.
remember.
I think I know the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, he had his fingerprints in almost all of horror
During that time.
during that time. Yeah,
Yeah.
for better and for worse. Because
Yeah.
like I said, a lot of it, some of it slapped, but some of it was like, okay, you need to stop trying to be Scream.
Yes.
That's basically it.
All right. So let's just wrap this up
Yeah,
because this is 2 hours, man.
yeah. Thank you
We-
so much. If you
Yeah, if you listen to this without piecing it up, we definitely fucking appreciate you,
thank
man.
you very much.
This is typically we try to keep our Hall of Fame episodes like down to like 2 hours. We try not to have a lot of 2-hour episodes, but like this one was always going to be a special one to us.
Yeah.
I will say this just to ask you, Jose, go ahead and give me your favorite Cinema Villain moment.
Oh, it's probably yours too, which is the opening.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
it's
amazing.
the opening. It was either going to be that or everybody's a suspect.
But was that the cinema villain? That wasn't the villain.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
the
It
thing,
wasn't.
yeah.
It was. They were there though.
That's like your favorite part of the movie.
They
But
were there.
They were there.
They were there. They were there. What's your favorite kill?
Ooh. Favorite kill.
Yeah.
It might be Tatum.
Might
Even
be
though
Tatum.
we talk about how this is bullshit,
Yeah.
it's pretty
It's still-
cool.
it's still
a
nice.
cool practical effect of her
Yeah.
getting her head just squashed.
I'm gonna say it's got to be Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, no. 'cause that's-
Mine's gonna be Drew Barrymore. Like it's impactful, and I got my guts. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's that's kind of like that's my favorite kill. But obviously we're not gonna rate them. We already rated where we put the movies. We already rated who's our favorite Ghostface. We got nothing else. We're just gonna let you guys.
How would we rate Ghostface though? Motive. It's weird.
Because you can't really. So here's the thing.
'Cause like you said during the Vinland's Wiki, motive changes.
Motive changes
on
depending on
who dons the mask.
Who
yeah.
dons the mask. So here's the funny thing. Ghostface would be the only fucking cinema villain that I would give a motive of 5.
Okay.
Because it's always a motive that either ties it back to Sydney or it's a motive where someone did wrong and they were like, I'm going to bring this back.
Right.
That's like a TV show.
Yeah.
But they always had a motive that made sense. Most villains don't have that too much, especially in horror.
Right.
But Ghostface would be the only person. Actually, now that I think about it, if you think about it, everyone in the Hall of Fames, remember when we said we don't have a lot of just five straight
Yeah.
throughs? If you think about it, if you go and look at those, all of our Hall of Fame people are 5s straight across.
Yeah.
The only one you can say, well, Michael Myers doesn't have a motive. It's like, that motherfucker's too goddamn scary to have a
Yeah,
motive.
exactly.
Like,
His motive is just death.
his motive is just like death and just that.
He just wants to go home, though.
He just wants to go. That's his motive. He's like, trail of blood.
No, unfortunately, his motive changes too. No, he wants to kill us.
Oh, okay, no.
No, unfortunately, if you start to dig to it, it falls apart.
it falls apart. Let's not do that. But
What about
that's
Hans
Gruber. He's not a threat.
No.
Remember, 3 categories. The motive.
He has a threatening voice, though.
It is not threatening. It is very monotone.
There you go.
But let's get these people home. Seriously.
Right, yeah.
But seriously, on the 3 categories, Ghostface gets all 5.
Yeah.
Even in the fucking like of a threat level, because there's not a lot of times Ghostface is not on that screen and you're not about to die.
That is true, unless you have
you're
plot
fucking-
armor like Sydney.
Unless you're fucking Sydney fucking Prescott.
Maybe Gail Withers.
Even Gail got her ass whooped.
No, that is true. She gets fucked up in two.
Her and Dewey get fucked
yeah,
up.
Dewey especially.
Dewey gets fucked up, and that's like why I'm thinking Dewey's probably a killer in 5 because he got tired of this shit. He's like, look,
Look,
bitch,
I need to be on the receiving end.
like I'm about to kill all
yeah.
you motherfuckers. I'm about to end this shit tonight.
Right.
But no.
But you're right. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's wrap this up.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Yep. I'm Shaggy Black,
I am Jose Olay.
and we thank you guys, and we'll see y'all next time.
Peace out.
Bye.